If you've got a roof issue or need a brand new roof put on by a reliable and awesome company,
it's securedroofingandrestoration.com. For your free estimate, go to their website. Get a roof!
You remember when you were, we were dissatisfied in our day jobs and you were completely obsessed with powered paragliders. And
I was going to get one. I'm going to get one when I'm an old man.
Oh, yeah, because nothing's funnier than an old man getting whipped into the ground. Every bone broken.
I'm going to fly over.
Oh, man.
I'm going to bring it on my boat and fly around Disappearing Island. I used to do that.
Yeah.
And then an old tan.
You're going to be nude?
And then I'm flying around, and then I get confused about the crosswinds. And I'm like, damn it, I didn't put my flag down to see which way the winds are going. And then it whips me violently into the mangroves.
Yeah. Oh, it's bad.
With the fan on my back. Then I'm in the mangroves and it's full
and you
speed.
just gotta sit there hurt
10,000
while you wait for the gas out.
yeah.
Oh, you suck. And it's just...
yeah. That's what.
Bad.
Then they'll be like, sir, they're too far. He's like, he's in there.
Cut your engine, Grandpa. What are the odds that you can get one of those, or get a friend that has one of those, and fly over the Butler to Barry Mansion and deuce right on it, and just right out of it?
Well, most likely, what would happen is I'm flying over, and then I'm trying to attempt to pull my pants down, and then from that, I'm like, oh, God!
But then your pants fall all the way off, so now you're just nude in the sky.
But then
and you can't do anything about it.
I pull one of the toggles too hard, and then it whips my nude body through Travis's picture window and into...
Scare the hell out of his wife.
They're having a dinner party. He's dressed like the Great Gatsby. Flying through, you whip his bowler hat off.
But from the glass of the picture window, it cuts me crazy.
He's doing one of his world-renowned Sherlock Holmes dinner party murder mysteries because you and your wife do all that corny crap.
And it whips me onto your dinner table, and then
nude.
My two-stroke power paragliding engine.
Man. It's cutting your curtains all to pieces.
But it's billowing black two-stroke smoke.
And your wife's wearing that Kamala Harris white pantsuit. She's so crazy.
Blood.
Oh, my God. Oh, and doo-doo everywhere.
It looks like... And then the investigators are like, he found his pants 2 miles down the road. He took his pants off in the air.
And it conks. It's like that. And Tom's like, I told you I'd get your back.
Hello. This is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
Yeah, welcome indeed to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha, Butler are here. We're running it lean today. Mm-hmm. We're running it like a chopper. We have removed the turn signals. We have removed anything that doesn't make the show go fast. This is not for safety. This is for pure fun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fun Friday!
We took the passenger seat out.
We did. Took everything out. No radio, air conditioner gone. Anything that's a pump that doesn't just pump straight nitrous into it is gone.
So we got new merch.
I'm tired now.
We do?
Well, I mean... Not new today, but new masks up there.
Oh, yeah. I
And-
finally got one of those new side chicks masks this week when I came back.
Those are nice. I have the new red Tom and Dan retro mask. I really like that. But yeah, there we go.
There's some sales going on of some BDM shirts and all that. Just check out our merch section. Also, our texting service, if you want to text us, just text BDM to the show number, and that'll opt you in, and then you'll get the text.
1-844-TOM, the letter N, Dan. Tom in Dan.
Yep.
Like he has his penis in my butt.
So, you guys told me that Butler was chopping on the way to Publix.
We got to witness like a natural
live action chopping.
It was like a natural chop, and it was very uncomfortable. It was very weird. There was an element of, I want to say, natural chopping racism that was involved.
All right,
because so almost every day. Some gathering amount of people, whether it's all of us or some of us, make a pilgrimage to Publix to get the snacks, toilet paper,
lunch,
food, lunch. Sometimes just to walk, stretch your legs, because we don't have. This is a sit down job.
Yeah.
It's an office job. We talk. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying we stretch our legs. Yeah. So the three of us.
Usually I don't go. I stay behind because I don't like camaraderie.
Well, unless you have to go to the bathroom.
Right. No, you like to take a big stinky shit when we leave, and you wait for it. And I know you do, because every single time we come back, the whole office smells like shit. And then we go to the bathroom, and it's got full on. You and Butler have sticky doo-doos because you're not drinking enough water, and you're dehydrated, so you have those sticky fudgy doo-doos, and you've got those fudgers that fudge around the bowl, and then they slap the sides, and you grease pencil the whole fucking porcelain.
It was bad when I came back this week. I don't know what you guys
That's
have
not
been
me.
eating.
That was Butler. I haven't been pooping in here.
Well, yesterday you grease penciled the shit out of that thing, dude. It was Brown Town.
That was a late day.
I changed.
That was bad. It was sticky.
The only time I started shitting up the
Mine's
office.
straight black diarrhea. So I have no dog in the fight.
I think you guys had a shit fest while I was gone
We
last
did.
week.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah. It was
we shit everywhere and fucked each other in it.
It was a shit.
It was disgusting. If you'd been here, you would. It's atrocity.
It was
with the door open.
It was a shit and R word fest.
Because
when you left, Butler then felt free to scream the R word every other day.
Yeah, he was yelling it. He's yelling a few other things I won't talk about until I got to check the climate. See if you guys are ready for it.
We can all say the R word. And we're all like, I don't want to say that. And then he started saying
it. Then he's grabbing my ass, and he's like, there's nothing you can do about it. Sam's not here. I go into the bathroom. There's turds everywhere.
But I
we
did
peed with the door open.
Yeah.
Because you weren't here, and then I do that move where I like to do the move where I start peeing here, and then I just gently march backward.
Walk away from the toilet?
That's gotta be what Tom's doing.
Just to see how my stream, I don't really let much fall on the ground. Now you, sir, you pissed all over the place because you were on the phone to Tony.
Like a goddamn World War II veteran.
And I think because Tony is an elderly man and you linked your Navi tail into his elderly man Navi tail, you started like hemorrhaging piss all over the place. Like, because I can only imagine that Tony, no offense to Tony, I love Tony, but he's old enough, I believe, to have earned the right to piss everywhere he wants, and Deb just accepts it.
Right.
Right? Because he's old.
To a certain
you
point,
are there, buddy, and I'm proud of you. This guy pissed everywhere, just like that. You remember Harold? Lunch with Harold, the podcast Lunch with Harold?
Him.
It wasn't him. It was the World War II guy.
No, it was both. Oh, was it?
Yeah, and it was also the
Harold didn't piss here.
The former wrestler.
We've had a lot of. No, that was Matt.
Don't talk about
Matt Morgan, the wrestler. I don't care. I don't care. What's he gonna do? We could come here and beat me up with his smoked
straight
mints?
maple syrup.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Brown.
Yeah, it was brown. Yeah, you gotta.
The viscosity.
That guy's got to check his fucking supplements, because you can't sit out in your Ford Explorer running for mayor of a town, huffing cigarettes, and then come into our studio. He did a great interview. He's a nice guy, but then he
nicotine.
Coca-Cola nicotine piss all over our like. There are guys that are. There are men that are so large, and their penises are so large that they can't control the piss that comes out of them. It's uncontrollable.
It was like a fucking cave.
Like, I guarantee you that he put his hand against the wall and he was like, oh.
We have that rail there too that he could hold on.
And then
the older gentleman though was all over the floor.
It was bright yellow, like he took his vitamins.
Yeah,
I had that experience when I was talking to Tony. I couldn't see.
You started
Open
pissing.
your eyes.
You started pissing like Tony, and you pissed everywhere.
I was in a hurry. I was excited. We have this new plan, and then I was talking to him.
I got a new plan. Tony.
They put the seat
hold
up.
on, Tom. I'm pissing everywhere. Oh, that's funny. So am I.
By the way, here's what a good, valuable employee would do is when you go into the bathroom
Clean
after
up
your
my piss, you slave.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not saying that.
Butler, get in there. Wipe up my vitamin piss, you F word.
I'm just saying if I, if I walked in and my boss was stressed out talking on the phone, new plan, and then I go in there and I see a little bit of sprinkles.
So
Butler comes running out, and Butler was like, he did it. Burn the wind.
Well, that's our chopper in him.
He's like, come see, and then he starts
I need to
calling people.
And then
I'm like,
Butler will open our
what the
double
fuck are you
doors.
doing?
He'll open our double doors and go get a bell that he keeps in his drawer, and he rings it. He's like, town crier. Come see the piss stains.
Yeah.
Come see Tom's piss stains. Your wife's here. Did you know your husband pissed all over the bathroom?
No, it wasn't all over. It was a couple drips on the
No,
bowl.
it was not drips.
The seat was up, and then Butler's like, "Come here, I want to show you guys this."
Come here, everybody.
I'm like,
Hold on.
just
Let me get my mag light.
Hey, what happened to you just walk up? Like, okay, first, if it was me, I would just take some toilet paper, wipe it off.
That is not true because you go in and out and it's still wet. Every time I go in there, it's just a wet mess in there.
It's not all me, and some of it's Butler.
But you haven't wiped it when you've gone in there, so you're a straight up liar.
Okay,
right now.
I have pissed the seat. I
was
wiped
an
the seat down.
employee.
And I put the seat down, Sam. Every single time I piss, I put the fucking seat down.
You guys have been leaving it up lately.
I have not left that seat up.
I put
I'll
it down.
die on it.
And I wipe my
I'm
seat.
just saying, I would. I mean, you don't even have to
Butler,
touch it.
okay, Butler
Use
does
the
something that's too
plunger.
far. Butler will dab his dickhead with a little piece of toilet paper and then leave the toilet paper in the toilet and not flush it. And I do not
that's
like
not
that.
acceptable.
I do not like that. That's no different than a woman
Right.
wiping her vagina, putting the paper in the toilet and leaving it.
We need an executive bathroom around here.
For you and I. Yes.
We need. Maybe we could rent.
Oh, I wipe those down every morning.
the people.
But I
what do you
appreciate
think?
Look, she's just taking precautions.
Only
Is this thing
Butler
on?
is used.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
It's stuffy in here, by the way. You guys should really have the air moving
Huh?
while you're in
Why?
here talking
Why?
together.
Why, to push the corona around? No, I like to know where it is.
Leave
It's
it
in the-
dormant.
It's right behind Sam right now.
Oh, God.
You gotta circulate it and
No.
get it clean.
We
no,
leave
no,
it on
I
the
don't.
couch where it belongs.
Oh my God! Your wife's still wiping down her Cheerios boxes. Come on, we're beyond that now.
Oh,
we're beyond that now.
You got to remove Bernie from the video.
Oh, okay,
Crystal's
yeah.
sitting on Bernie's lap right now.
Bye, Bernie. Okay, yeah, Bernie's sitting on your lap. He probably really likes it too. If there's anything that'll make him less grumpy, it's you and your
Poor
lap.
Bernie.
We gotta circle back around to the Publix chopping
Yes,
scenario.
we're
Okay,
coming back
sorry.
around. So I got to witness Butler naturally chopping. So Sam and I walk out with Butler. We're going to get some stuff. There is a man of what appears to be, because he was smaller, and yes, I'm profiling, a Mexican man here, smaller, a painter Mexican man.
Yeah.
He's here to do some work. He's looking for an address. You can tell he's looking for
He's
an
got
address.
his phone out. He's
got
looking
his phone
around.
out. He's looking at the phone, looking at the numbers, looking at the phone,
So
looking
we
at
all
the
did the
numbers.
math here. We understand that he's looking for an address, but me and Dan
course.
power through.
It's none
Keep
of my
on
business.
walking to Publix.
It's not my
And
business.
He's not
and then
asking
and
you
then
for
hear,
help.
then you-
am.
No, he's not. And then you hear Butler right behind us go, this guy's looking for an address.
Yeah.
Then
No
you,
shit,
then,
Sherlock.
Look, and so we
oh
keep,
my God, we gotta
we don't
look
say
at this
a,
guy.
We don't say a word. We keep walking, and I think in my brain, I go, God damn it, Butler's gonna do it. And then he goes, hey, bud, you looking for an address?
Hey,
And I'm
bad.
like,
Hey,
God
bad.
damn it.
What is hey bad? Hey bad! And he's yelling loud like, and
Hey,
then he does this. He
my
goes
Canadian accent.
Then he
He
does
starts
this.
charging him
He
with no
goes,
mask on.
Are you looking for an address?
Oh, yeah, he's doing
don't
the
be
loud.
racist.
Addresso?
Okay, yeah. He
And
does
then-
that.
yeah.
And the guy does
He'll
not.
adopt his Spanish accent.
The guy
too.
does not speak English.
Donde a addresso?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He's
man.
blatantly racist by
Yes.
adding O to
Yeah.
every single English word.
Me and Dan just kept walking.
Uh,
I want no part of this.
It's just.
and it
it's
didn't help anything, right?
No.
It made it worse.
He didn't ask us for directions. By the way, when we walked back
just-
from Publix, he was sitting on the curb smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, he didn't even care. He's like, I guess I'm wearing supposed to be. Yeah, I'm
Because Butler
profiling,
probably
yeah.
gave him the wrong direction.
Yeah, so I just kept going because I'm like, this is stupid, and I keep going. And then Butler looks at me like, why didn't you wait for me?
Yeah.
I'm being a good person. I'm like, you're not helping at all.
Yeah,
I don't have time for this shit. I got to get a sandwich that I can come home, force it in my face, and then get to work.
Butler's the type of guy that when you like something spills all over you, like you're drenched, like
he starts dabbing the head of his dick to get the pee-pee off.
He runs over and then starts dabbing your tits. I think he's
and
helping.
You punch
And
him
you're
in
like,
the-
what are you not doing anything? Yeah,
You're rubbing the chili into my tits.
Okay, he wants to help
Now
everybody.
I'm chili tits.
But he's not helping at all, making it worse.
Right.
Okay. But should it be the? But I don't even give credit to the effort for whatever reason.
No.
I don't think it's coming from a
He
good
didn't do
place.
anything. No, he wasn't. He
To
wouldn't-
make him feel good,
Yeah,
right?
that
That was
from a
not
chopper
You
place.
didn't help anybody. You actually bothered that man.
Well, speaking of Butler, we had a revelation this morning, babe, and this has to do with you.
Oh, boy.
How you doing? By the
I
way,
need to remove Bernie from there too.
my
Okay,
wife
never.
Crystal's here
Hello.
from the Bart Merrick team. I told her to swing by because she was showing a house nearby, and
And
there's
I
a
wanted
couple
to grab
of
her
things.
butt.
So Butler revealed to us today, and this proves me right in two aspects.
Oh, boy.
I have something to say. I'm a gay Jedi. I'm like, all right. Well,
He
tell me
said,
something I didn't know.
I mentioned, I'm like, oh yeah, Crystal's gonna swing by after she shows his house. I told her to come by. We're gonna talk about her jaw and some other things. I got some other theories. Anyway, and then Butler all of a sudden started getting nervous, right? And then he immediately untwisted his lightsaber.
Yeah.
Because he was waving it around.
He went to the coffee table, got our Bible out, and set it on the table. like grandparents are coming over.
Like Butler, the entire morning has been
Tidying it
up.
showing
Swinging
us
around.
his lightsaber
Yeah.
that he bought
Yeah.
because he finally got it, and then he
Lord Vader. And
first he shows me the base, the handle of it. He's like, "This is the handle," and then he takes the other out of a case like a pool cue.
Minnesota Fats.
Isn't it just a toy?
We're sitting right there, Butler. You can put it on
Yeah,
camera.
show
Just
your
show it.
lightsaber
Hey,
off.
hold on. I'll put it.
Wait, babe. By the way, this thing. Guess how much this cost?
I mean, I would have paid $15 for that at the Monster Truck Show.
Oh shit! It does look like a Monster Truck Show light-up stick.
This
Okay.
was $300.
Oh, I liked her natural scream. That was good. My God, you can't write that shit.
And he twists it on, and then he hands it to me. And I will say that I turned around, I was like,
Yeah, I heard it. And he
We all
got the
just-
bug. He was like, it started
Now,
slow. It was
but-
like,
by the way,
and he's into it.
two things that make me happy: how miserable this makes Samantha because she just sits there typing her computer, and usually I'm the
Well,
miserable
I just
one.
leave. I hide in here.
But then Daniel came running in, and then we're all just doing back and forth, and Samantha's mad just typing. Keeps like, there's commercials to do. So
Barely got those in on time.
anyway,
I
back,
barely started the show. Started at 10 minutes late.
back to the revelation we had. So then I said, Crystal's coming by. So then Butler starts getting like noticeably nervous and like pacing back and forth and like unscrewing his lightsaber. And then he goes to like put it away in his truck. And I'm like, wait, we wanted to talk about that.
We're gonna do that.
And then Daniel's like, what's wrong with you? And he's like, Crystal makes me nervous. And then,
Yes.
And then
This is true.
And then we're like, and then Daniel's like, why?
And he had a ginormous, like almost zipper busting erection. And you could visibly see. Now I'm no detective, but you could visibly see what looked to be very, very, very thick and dehydrated pre-cum coming down his leg. Thick. Dog water. Thick dog water right down the jean leg.
And then we're like, why does Crystal make you nervous? He's like, well, last time I was over there.
this is all true. My shit's don't listen to me, but this part's true.
When was it? Was
I was for an event I was picking you up for.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
I forget what it was.
When
Maybe
was that? The pre-COVID?
At my house?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was a
go
long
on.
time. Usually
I like
when
that you're
Butler comes,
insulted he's been to your house.
You were at my house.
Oh my God, he knows where I live. Yeah.
Jesus.
get the wipes out. Yeah. I usually invite Butler over when my wife's gone because he's there to borrow shit or give my kids toys. I don't want her to know about it.
Happy wipe.
We're exchanging drugs. So
Don't talk about that. My God.
What happened? I need to know so I can defend myself.
So
Oh, it's undefensible.
No, I'm with you. I'm. This is making me so happy. Oh, it made me
this
so
turned
happy.
Sam's day around.
last time, she's like, I came in to pick you up, right? Whatever, and then we were getting ready. You were getting your stuff.
He was waiting for you to come out, right?
And then I made a comment about a pimple you had in your cheek. Like Butler said, "Hey, you got a pimple in your cheek." To me, when I was in there, and I was like, "What?" I don't notice. I didn't notice. and then I'm saying goodbye to you, and then you whisper to me, but just like I always say, you whisper too loud.
It's like an Andrea whisper.
You said, "What is he, autistic? Why does he just yell out? You got a pimple on his
I absolutely
the
did
quote
not
was-
say that.
He said you said
Butler's
that.
quote said it was, "What's wrong with him? Is he autistic?"
Yeah.
I absolutely did not say that.
It kind of
I
sounds
vividly
like
remember
I
this.
know.
It sounds like something you would scream whisper. It does. It sounds like
privacy
something my
of your
wife
own
would
home.
scream
Yeah,
whisper.
but it's not your fault
No,
because
it's not.
of course that's only
Wait,
something
did
that
I
a
use-
crazy person
Did I
or
use the
someone.
word autistic, or did I use another
Butler?
word?
No, it was autistic. It was.
I don't think that was me.
It was your lookalike.
She only uses the R word. That's how we know.
You know what? Myth busted. You're right.
Butler's a liar.
We
You know what?
proved
She
it.
defended herself, and she is honest. And you know what? She is not guilty.
Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, she is
R
not
word.
guilty of calling him autistic. She did in fact call him the R word.
So then, either that happened, which it's sad because of course. Why would you say it?
Does
Why?
that sound like something I would say though?
Well, yes, because why would someone just point out someone? This is Butler.
Well, okay,
it's not,
like I was
this
in
is something
Dustin's-
autistic people or choppers do. They're like, "What's wrong with your armpits?" Or
Like I was in Dustin's barbecue 2 weeks ago, and Andrea scream whispered to me, "That man's ponytail's disgusting." As we moved our table, because his Confederate flag outfit wearing lady who was there for the Mustang car convention, we moved our table because neither of them had masks, and she was freaking out and doing the wipe thing, and she did scream whisper to me, "That man's ponytail's disgusting."
Yeah.
We've talked about this, guys.
And it's something choppers do.
Yes.
And we have
They can't help it.
We have we have a BDM that has claw hands.
I know.
We talk about it all the time. It's obvious.
Giovanni, he's a nice guy.
They're obviously
just
disgusting
not-
looking. What?
Yeah.
He knows it. The
Yeah,
world
I
knows.
mean,
No,
Giovanni is a
But
nice
you don't
man
talk
with claw
about it.
hand. You don't talk. There's
well,
two
you're
things.
talking about it right now.
No,
we're
we're not
allowed. We're
to.
professional
not
talkers.
around him, and you don't
There's-
go up to him and be like, "What's wrong with your hand?"
No.
That
Like
is
it's-
what you do. You
No,
are
when
the
he shakes my
chopper.
hand, in my mind I just go. Everybody knows it. He knows it. We don't
Yeah.
talk about
He
it.
actually opens with it when he comes
He
up.
does.
to
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
two
He's
things
fine
you
with
don't
it.
do. You don't shake his hand, and you don't play rock, paper, scissors because he's only got scissors and rock. He's paper free. He's a paperless rock. He's E.
All right. So
He
did
does
you
he's a E rock,
tell
paper, scissors.
Butler? he was-
Okay, I would like to take this opportunity to say that while I dispute these facts,
So these are what are the alternative facts?
okay, I said that wrong. I've been watching too much news. While I dispute the allegations that have been made against me, I apologize if I ever made you uncomfortable.
That's okay. I got you
Oh
some
my
champagne.
God, he's
Don't
just staring
Look at
at
him
her
trying to
titties the
suck
whole
up
time.
to you, Crystal.
I think he's just
Don't
horny.
apologize. He's
He gave you
impervious to
champagne
insults.
on
You
ice.
can't insult him.
Ooh.
You
Yeah.
can-
I haven't picked my kids up from school yet. I can't be drinking.
He's
them.
trying to get on your
Yeah,
good
it's
side.
Fine.
Talk about it.
Everybody else does
What
it.
do you think makes the car line great?
Right?
Tracy's goes through the car line with a six pack, comes out of the car line with recycle goods.
I make a lot of people nervous. It's
do.
true, and I don't mean to. I don't know.
I think it's how you dress.
make me
it's
nervous.
all the low cut. It's like the
Deep
deep.
V to the P.
It's the deep V to the
'Cause
P.
you
I
know
don't
noticing-
wear that many low.
I'm joking.
I wish this was lower. Actually, this is like not enough.
So
for
does
me.
Butler.
But anyway,
He's
I don't
nervous.
know.
He
I
cut it off with his sword.
my voice or something.
No, it's just because you notice and you say like most
Or,
people.
or maybe it's because we have taken the persona that you've created for her and we've amplified it and villainized her for years.
Definitely
Well,
part of it.
Yeah, it could be that.
Well, Butler's definitely nervous.
I thought you were going to say he was cleaning up around here because I made comments about how the kids were looking at all the dongers around here.
Oh no! Yeah.
Do we need to get rid of the dongers?
no, I just told
Maisie
them
kind of
that,
likes them. I tell her to stop bringing them in.
I just told them that the kids weren't going to come over here anymore.
I
I didn't mean that in a
I don't
mean
want
way.
that.
Well,
Just get
I-
rid of, throw away the
that's-
trash,
that's no
dongers. So it's
threat
all
to me.
trash. Yeah, like I'm not like. I'd rather
Well,
have the dongs.
let's-
I want my kids to come.
I'm not making a threat. It's not. Maybe
Well,
that
before
came
you
out
start
wrong, but I'm just
throwing
saying.
stuff out, let me make sure you're not throwing at equipment.
No,
Because I know
Right,
you don't
right.
know your way.
Microphones do look like dongs to
Yeah.
Tom.
They're always black dongs.
Look at these dogs.
Weird. There's rectangle dongs.
My God, look at the silver dog.
There's big light dongs. Everything's a dong.
Everything's a dong.
No, there was something. What was it? Was there a toy with candy or like
It was Barry. It was Barry.
It was Barry. Yeah.
Barry and
Yeah.
the dick machine.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then there's a giant
That's a great
dildo
band.
stuck on the
Barry
side.
and the dick
Yeah,
machine.
and then the boys have been eating those dog bone candies, and they're soon are gonna realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I just-
I didn't
We're
realize
not babies anymore.
that we have a big rubber dick over our sink.
Yeah, right.
I didn't realize.
And it's
though.
Tom's screensaver.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
You're
See,
welcome.
this place we can't. It's not for
Well,
children.
I mean, this place. I mean, it
Well,
is.
Travis is fine
It
with
is.
it.
Yeah.
Can't
It-
be.
it is a place of business, but maybe we should clean up our act a little bit if we're going to have the littles running around. So we can
I'll
do
collect all the dicks later.
a little bit of both.
So a couple things. One, I told Crystal to come by because she's having this problem that I mentioned a little bit on. You'll hear on Monday's Holobox ACT, but she has this jaw problem that started back in November, and it's been a mystery for 2 months
that is
now.
it's
weird.
not a mystery. It's just unfixable so far.
Now, you claim that it happened to you when you fell down at the Castleberry roller rink.
You couldn't even say it. Did you?
I honestly
Which
didn't
is
know
right
it
up
was a joke.
there. Which is right up there of like breaking your ACL at the Super Bowl. It's like, the injury.
Did you slam your jaw on the ground?
No,
No.
I didn't even touch my jaw. But what happened is I wanted to skate with the kids because
Yeah.
they wanted to go on the big rink and they didn't want to go alone. So I just went, and I can like do it a little bit. I'm not good at it.
Well,
but-
you can ski, right? So
yeah,
I mean,
but
you can
that's
stand.
it's totally different. My feet went out from under me, and I just completely went into the air and fell onto my hip and my elbow.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yeah, and
So-
by the way, I just sit like Bernie
He was
Sanders
just,
grew up
yeah, like,
and watch him mad at all.
I struggled.
Got your
Mad that I'm
mittens
there.
on.
Yeah.
I was like, while I was getting up, and I was down for a good 5 seconds before I started to get up, and I looked over, and he was just sitting there with big eyes, like way over there. He didn't even move.
Jesus,
Anyway.
Tom.
Well, what am I going to do? Run across the
Well,
entire...
I mean, the big eyes are because it's hard to read Bovada.
At
in
least
the dark
jump
of
up
the
and ask
city.
if she's okay.
Right, like jump
least dab
up
the
and,
nipples.
and
Why
just
do-
make a motion like, are you okay? Like, let me know you
That's what I
care.
do with Andrea a lot. And a lot of times it's a ruse because I'll do the half. I'll do like, if you're looking at my camera, I do this like if she falls, I'll go,
That's the pump fake.
I
That's
don't
the
even get
pump
up.
fake.
No, I just stretch my
That's
fat
called the-
torso out. I just stretch it out. Watch. I don't move at all. It's just it's an illusion actually. It's,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even moving.
Yeah, well, at least
That's the Roethlisberger. Like,
At
just like
least
somebody you pump fake the concern.
Yeah.
But it's not even a pump fake. Tricks no one.
Well, I felt like when I hit the ground, I felt like from the bottom of my spine all the way to my neck, I felt it. Like I knew, but it didn't have any pain. Like I felt totally fine. But I don't know. 5 days later, I just woke up and I couldn't close my teeth together. Like they don't meet at all. None of my teeth touch right now for like 2 months.
We got to get you
2.5
some new
months.
teeth.
I offer to break them out.
Jesus.
So it's like
Every goddamn night I offer. One day you'll take me up on it.
And then, but she starts with the everybody, online says go to the chiropractor, right? Like because they do stuff with the jaw.
and I love my chiropractor, and he was like super confident. I've never been able to not fix.
You
one
need
of
a shaman.
Wow.
I know one of those.
Don't they just give you? Of
course
weird
it is.
ideas?
We're gonna need some smudge smoke. We need some.
I have to, for me, I just go straight to the surgery. Like there's nothing,
Yeah.
like all this.
You're gonna have to take my jaw out.
Like the BS before, where they're like, try this and try the remedies and the things, and you have to do this.
Well,
and
yeah, you don't want to have surgery. I don't want to have surgery.
I'm just saying it's the only thing that works.
You're gonna have to go to.
No, then, like-
you're gonna have to go to physical. You can do some physical training on that.
I'd rather do physical therapy or something. But
I
yeah,
don't
I went to the
think-
chiropractor a number of times, and he was like, I got to be honest with you. I've never had this. I've never not been able to fix this, so you need to go see your dentist. So I went to the dentist, and then he put me on muscle relaxers for 2 weeks.
That'll fix it. You're fixed.
Oh, my God.
That's awesome.
They made me so tired. I couldn't do anything. It was
Yeah,
like-
that's awesome.
Ugh.
It feels so great.
I didn't like it. And that didn't work. And then he was like, oh, I'm surprised this didn't work. And then he put me on, what did I go on just
You didn't
recently?
take enough. You're too sensitive
you
to
gotta go-
drugs.
you
Well,
gotta
if it works strongly on me, why do I need to take
Dude,
more?
Crystal will be like, I took a muscle relaxer. I have no alcohol. I can't even have a sip of wine. I'll die. I'm like, you
They tell
understand?
you not to mix.
I have not taken a pill with Like I put the pill in, I
wash it down.
alcohol.
Yeah,
It's either alcohol or coffee.
And I'm like,
It's never like water. They say you got to use water. I go orange juice because they say don't do that. I go orange juice, coffee, liquor.
Oh, no,
and,
it's too acidic.
and then everybody think you take one swig of NyQuil and then you have one light Amstel Light and you think you're the Heath Ledger.
I raped a woman at a CVS.
You know
I was out of my mind.
You know how much wasted these people were when they died? They're on like an insane amount of
Well, I'm
Xanax, uppers,
sensitive.
downers. So it's crazy. Anyway,
I don't think you're taking your recovery seriously.
So then he put me on steroids.
Yeah.
And then-
I thought you looked pretty jacked today. Yoked.
And he also put me on a no chewing diet.
Oh,
So
that sucks.
I haven't been able to chew in like I don't know how many days.
It don't
How
matter.
many days?
I
It's been
believe-
like 10 days.
Two Life Crew said it best when they said,
Yeah, I
it
can
don't
eat
matter, just don't bite it.
yeah. Well, this whole jaw thing doesn't do well for me. Oh, by the way, I got this.
Yeah.
Okay, before you go off on your little tangent.
You got a long peen, though. It's skinny. You're fine.
So basically,
You got a big skin.
we're here begging for somebody out there to give me an idea of what I should do next.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
well, I
like,
mean-
there's.
I think I have to get an MRI. I think my next step is MRI, which is so expensive. Also, I need a free MRI. Please.
Yeah,
Or a
that doesn't
discount.
work,
Is
yeah.
that what we're doing?
It's awful Seth. He must have
I
a
don't
buy
have-
one get one by now, right?
Jen can
It's
write
fine.
your
It's like
script.
$700.
Nothing
don't have
says we have the coolest show in the
It's not
world, like begging
7,000.
for a free.
Chris is like, it's 7,000. I'm like, no, it's $700.
I thought it was
It's fine.
7,000.
No.
No, I thought it was like 3,000.
No, they're
for
like
an
$300
MRI, right?
bucks. You can get one for like $300
With,
bucks.
just telling
with
you no
insurance
All
or
right,
no?
I'll pay for it.
Does your
That's okay.
insurance cover anything?
Yeah.
Nothing.
nothing.
We don't have insurance that covers
See,
anything.
even my insurance isn't like even for this. I have a tooth that I need to get a cap on, and it's like $1,600 just for that.
Yeah, and you pay
yeah.
$1,600 a month for insurance.
They cover
So-
like maybe $250 of it. It's insane.
It's crazy.
So
Sorry, I'm not funny.
no. It's
No.
Someone will
I'm
be
tr-
like, I had this problem. It's the point where it's really just hive intelligence now. Where you put it out there, someone's probably dealt with a similar injury that they is a mystery.
Yeah.
Because now when the medical professionals say like, I usually 99% of the time it works. I've never seen it not work. So then it's like, well, you got to ask people for their experiences because at this point, if a doctor says this is rare, then it's pretty rare,
Well,
right?
like the TMJ, right? There's no like TMJ specialist. It's just the dentist. So
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I don't know if he can't fix it. What am I supposed to do?
My wife does TMJ treatments.
Yeah, but is she do like
It's internal.
massage?
No, it's like she goes in your mouth.
But
Yeah.
where's it going?
That's the only way to do it.
Is there a lightsaber involved?
Blowing them cheeks.
Yeah, you should be good enough.
Dan, we have
Lick
your
the
wife
end of it.
online too.
All right. Oh God, what is she weighing in on?
She's giving me some advice, I bet.
Oh yeah, was she gonna get you one of those mouth guards? Oh, those are great.
I've been wearing
Yeah.
one of those too.
Yeah, this is stupid. There's nothing worse. You roll over, you look at your wife, and hey there, Wayne Gretzky. Nice to have you laying in bed with me. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, oh, what's she got? She's wearing. Oh, this is wonderful. She's got a mouth guard in like Wayne Gretzky or Patrick Roy, the goalie, the legendary goalie, and then she's laying there in a pair of period staying underpants with her tits hanging out. Boy, that's great. This is what I signed up for. This is where I'm going.
You're
Just
lucky those tits are out.
Go out in the backyard, blow my head off.
Crystal, do you have a top and a bottom mouth guard or just one?
Right now I'm in it's a medical splint actually. So it's only
I have.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I have splints as well, but I have a top and a bottom, and that's what you need. I went to a oral surgeon.
Welcome back to
because I had
mouth
the
guards
same
with our wives.
issue. But you don't need
This is what the people
You don't need surgery.
I know,
You just
I know.
go to the right person and run it through your medical insurance. It's not through your dental insurance.
Listen, we got the general. Crystal just told me. I was like, no. I didn't even know. I was like, no, not the.
Andrea,
Why
we
wasn't
have
I
the general.
consulted?
In order
Not the
for
goddamn general.
in order for Crystal to get the specialized mouth guard, I'm gonna have to put on my military costume, twist my mustache out, and then march my ass down there and go to bat for the band.
Oh my god.
They came to me. They wanted to save some time, and here I am. Here's my friend the penguin.
Is it? You're
but
saving
you know,
time because it's cheap, right?
The mouth guards I have are smooth on the bottom. Didn't you say you wanted us to try and see what it felt like with my mouth guard.
I did.
Oh my
And-
God, that
yeah.
sounds dangerous. What if something got dislodged? And
No, they're glued in there, I think.
Well,
I don't know what it is.
That's a choking
Anything to
hazard.
get a little action. I'd put my fucking cock in a toaster and then mint the cum would come out of it. My God. It's easy math. It's easy math.
You take
This plus that equals something.
Yeah. Then you invent things like, why don't we try like acting like
Yeah,
you?
anything.
You're curious. It
Because
doesn't-
I look over, there's fucking Wayne Gretzky. I'm like, well, somebody's sucking my dick. I guess it's you, Wayne.
When I talk,
Let's try it with Sands tonight.
Go Kings.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
you hate when I talk with them in my mouth.
Yeah, because everything, like, I'm like, we're watching a show, and then I'm like, oh my God, can you believe that Kylo Ren? She's like, it's not like Cartman. I'm not doing that.
I started like peeling mine off the other day in bed, and Tommy thought it was my teeth, and he got totally freaked out. It's
Well,
so funny.
you'll do that at some point. I mean, years down the road. Oh God.
Yeah.
Andrea, send me your guy. Because I know
Okay.
you said you went somewhere. Just
It
send
did
me that
help,
number.
though. In all seriousness, it did
Yeah.
help her. I grind. I chip this too.
It's not that, like, the disc is out.
Yeah,
If
no,
if
you have a bigger
If
problem.
you touch my face when I open and close my mouth, my right side doesn't move.
Ooh.
It's stuck together.
Yeah,
Anything
he will
clicking?
totally.
It doesn't
help
click.
you with
It
that.
doesn't move. Like, it's just stuck.
Mine got real tight, and the muscles got real tight from stress. You know, like it happened after my dad
Yeah.
passed away. You remember this, Andrea, right? Remember when I went to the
Yeah.
and they man, this doesn't help you very much, but with mine it wasn't. It's like glasses. It wasn't severe enough for them to do anything, and it wasn't, but it was just bad enough to drive me like a little bit crazy. You
Yeah.
know, like, and they're like, well, hopefully it'll go away, and it did. So
I just want them to put me to sleep and then
Fix
just
it.
take my jaw and just shake it around until
Oh.
the disc pops back in. And
mean,
then
if you-
I'll wake up.
you can drink like 7 of these Mike's Hard Lemonade
Yeah.
seltzers, and I'll slap your cheeks if you let it go. Like, or Tom will do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't we have the science
Right, like,
to
just
be...
fix it. Why can't somebody... I just want to go somewhere and have them fix it. Why do I have to go through all this?
He will.
Because most people don't know what the hell
You
they're
will.
doing.
Yeah, but it's I hate therapy. That's like I hate anytime you have to do therapy for something. I just want instant fix,
Yeah.
pills
Yeah,
or
me
knife.
too. I don't have time for this.
I hate.
Long, like
Okay,
four
I'm with both of you
months
guys.
of not eating, and wearing this mouth guard. You're like, God damn, it's too much.
I'm with both you guys. I hate physical therapy. Like they're gonna want me to stretch your hip or do that. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Just fix it.
Yeah, I don't mind
The
the
mouth
therapy.
guard thing. The mouth guard thing isn't therapy. It's like you have to do it daily because my jaw will go out of place if I don't wear it. So, I mean, I didn't have to go to therapy. It's just you have to remember to wear the mouth
So
guard.
they gave me a
Oh,
mouth
God.
guard because I grind my teeth, and this tooth right here, you can't see it, but on the top of it, just from stress, and obviously this last year I had a lot of it, even personally, and it chipped this tooth right here. No one can see it. You could only see it if you got like a magnifying glass and like really got on it. It's just a tiny little one. It does bother me. He can shave it down and make it look perfect, which I'll probably do. But like I got to a point like where I went in there and I'm talking about like all this kind of stuff, and they're like, nah, but it's just stress. You're gonna have to decrease your level of stress. Or
Yeah, I hate that answer.
I do too.
Or like he's like, when you're walking around during the day, when you feel your muscles tighten, relax them. And I'm like, no, I don't want that.
You also don't feel that.
yeah.
Just
You're
When you're
telling
going to
me
be with a
something-
client showing a home and you're going to be worrying about relaxing your jaw while you're talking? Like
I
it's,
don't know. I don't even know how to do that.
Right.
Like I don't know how any of this works. Just freaking fix it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I
I
said.
give you money, you fix it. Oh,
I like
There's
drugs. though.
no magic pill.
Well,
well,
Andrea,
how
that
dare
stinks.
you.
There's
So they-
always a magic
so
pill.
they gave me a mouth guard that I'm supposed to wear. But when I put it in there and I start to fall, like I'm trying to fall asleep with it, it feels like I'm going to choke on it. And I hate the feeling of having something in my mouth. So I did what you're supposed to do with a $430 mouth guard. I stuck it in the little blue case and I shit slammed it into my fucking drawer, and I'll never wear it again. And fuck that thing.
You know, the one I'm wearing now is water. Like it's water pillows in it. So the pillows are in the back teeth.
That's cool.
And if I squeeze
That's
hard
not
on the
cool.
on the right, like the water will move to the left to like balance out
That
my
sounds
jaw.
fun.
But I'm just squeezing so hard on it. I feel like I'm just gonna pop it. It's crazy.
No,
would
I
like-
don't think that.
Go ahead.
I mean, with that, you're still able to clench so tight that I don't know if that's helping or hurting
Dr.
you.
Andrew,
Mine is,
everybody.
like,
I'm with
so
you with the.
hard.
with the mouth guard, though. It's just like nothing more sexy than watching our wife take her mouth guard out like it's Steve-O taking a goldfish out of his mouth.
Yeah.
You know
and
what?
it's stunned. Or it's like,
Yeah.
I'm sure you do plenty of sexy things, Tom.
You know what's sexy? You know what's sexy when I'm sleeping at 1:30 in the morning and then a hard dick slaps my ass.
Oh, no.
That is kind of sexy.
Hey, if you did that.
Oh, that's not that one.
Look, hold on. You want to know why we're in business? I'll tell you right now, brother. You did that to me, I'm sucking that dick.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I'll die on that
While
hill
you're
because that
asleep?
means you need something, and I'm gonna be there for you.
Don't you guys need sleep? Jesus, Murphy.
Not when dick's hard. I don't.
Yeah, it's hard to
I
sleep
know
like
what my
that.
body needs, and my body's telling me something. I go with what my body says.
And we got a whole
My body, my rules.
next segment on romance. Believe me,
Oh,
we're gonna talk about this because I have a.
it is stuffy in here, and Sam's
getting-
right.
I'm burning up
it
now.
stinks in here.
Because-
I
Y'all
told
need
you.
to run. It's 75 degrees in here.
Because-
Crank that
It's never
baby-
happened
crank
before.
that baby down.
Usually it's 35 degrees.
Because Daniel,
I feel like I'm breathing in all your hot breath.
Daniel told me that he had
true.
he found a flag that represents my disorder, and
No,
I
a
have other-
listener found it and sent it to the show. I'm not taking credit for. I'm not a joke jacker. But it's pretty darn good.
and I have a disorder, and now that it's documented and there's a movement behind it, I can fall into if you criticize me for this behavior.
I mean, I
it's
brought
a
this
hate
up
crime.
3 months
Yeah.
ago, but we'll bring it back up.
Hey,
We'll bring it
babe,
back up.
Well, I didn't know there was
not,
a flag.
We may or may not talk about the 100th day of school, but I'll hang up on you. Okay, I love you.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah, that's
we-
that's right. I want to talk about the all the days in school and all the
Yeah, we
the
might be able
BS.
to call her back.
But as far as I also wanted to talk to Andrea about the damn $20 hair dryer. That does she have that yet?
What?
So
No, just because I bought something doesn't mean the whole world knows what you're
The
talking
$20
about.
hair dryer.
so
I mean, she has a really expensive hair dryer.
this this is my point because
Trade you a lightsaber for that Dyson.
well, there was a while back Daniel told me about this Dyson hair dryer
Yeah.
that he wanted to buy Andrea.
Well, it's
That-
not
that's
about
what-
me. She loves it.
It was a revolutionary thing, and
Plus, she has really long, thick hair.
Yeah,
so she
crazy
needs a
hair.
good blow dryer.
Yeah, she'd had a Con Air for about the last 14, 15 years.
And then Daniel's like, there's this revolutionary Dyson one. They have the vacuum technology. They put
Yeah, but she
solar
can
in
dry
it.
her hair like as big as her hair. She can
Yeah,
fully
yeah.
dry in like 10 minutes.
Oh, it
It's
works
pretty good.
well. And then I'm like, this
But it is way overpriced.
And then I'm like, Crystal's got she complains about that too, and big hair. I'm gonna get her this too. I'm like, let's just buy. We'll buy two, and then we'll get them for our wives, and then we'll be heroes.
We were.
So then
I just want to also point out that it was my birthday.
okay. Maybe you told me that. I was
So-
like, yes, so bad idea.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So you got a gift for me and Andrea for my birthday. Thanks, babe.
Yeah, it just benefited.
oh, yeah, well, we had that. You liked it at first.
I'm just kidding.
Now, recently, Crystal, I don't know how she found it, but she was found some Facebook ad, some Chinese garbage.
Oh, yeah.
They sell this hair brush that has a built-in hair dryer.
I've seen those.
Yeah,
That's
I've seen
internal. That,
Yeah.
so the hair dryer blows out the spike. You know those spiky brushes?
Yeah.
It's-
All brushes are spiky.
Well, you know what I'm saying, the round ones with the spikes coming out, like
blow
a,
wave brush.
like a Trolls Club.
Yeah.
What?
You know,
Yeah.
like it's this,
Like Negan's bat.
yeah. It's
Okay.
there's
You have to speak in a very
Or a brush.
no. You have to speak
any
in
brush.
very specific terminology. Watch this. Negan's bat.
so Crystal ordered this thing, and then now has been
Oh,
telling me.
it's way better than the diaper.
Yes,
diaper,
I've been
yeah.
telling
It's
you
not.
for weeks.
Guess
incredible.
what?
She's like-
It's not.
She's like, look how good this thing is. She peeks her head out the bathroom. She's like, I use it. It dries my hair so fast.
you get what you pay for.
And then she's out to watch TV. And I'm like, what the $400 goddamn hair
No, the
dryer?
$20 amplifies the feeling of
Fucking
the actual brush.
$400.
It probably works, but the $20, the value amplifies the feeling.
No,
I'm
it
just
doesn't.
saying.
I'm telling you, that Dyson still takes me more than 30 minutes to blow dry my hair.
You're using it wrong then, because it takes Andrea, who arguably has more hair than you, 10 minutes.
It doesn't work for me that way. I don't know why. Does she use the? Well, listen. We already talked about mouth guards
She
and
should
hair
get the
dryers.
$20 garbage one.
No, I'm
because-
telling you, it's
Send
not.
me a link.
here's
I
the
need to
thing.
find
But
out. what
everybody's
this
hair is different.
It's
That's
because
true,
it's a brush, so I don't have to use the both hands. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I can hold
Convenience,
my
yeah.
hair with one hand and brush with the other, and it's doing.
That's still too
It's
hands.
like I have 3 hands. No, because I can't hold my hair and hold a hairbrush and hold the hair dryer. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I like to be able to hold my hair so I can.
It's
you know,
really all about what
it works
you
better.
like. Yeah,
Sorry.
What works better
Anybody
for you,
want the
but-
link?
I do.
19 bucks on Amazon.
Yeah, but it's
Without
not.
it.
Anybody
And it
that
is-
says or claims that this is a better product is incorrect.
I
It may
disagree.
work better for you, but it's not a better product.
No, it's not. It won't last for a year.
Right, and there's no warranty on it. There's no recourse if something goes
No,
wrong.
but if it breaks,
so-
I'll just throw it in the trash and buy another one for 19 bucks.
But that doesn't sound like what somebody who saves water would say, because you're killing the earth by doing that. That's a
Yeah,
lot of plastic
I
and battery
know.
waste.
What am I going to do?
Listen, I haven't been able to use my shower in 3 weeks because.
Oh my God! It's
What's
been
wrong with
like
your shower?
6
What
days.
is this marriage counseling today? What's going on?
Yeah,
Well,
are you guys okay? Are you guys
This
okay?
is a spicy, gripey day.
He only brings me in when he wants to slam me down.
How about doing that? We're saving your jaw. And I'm adding some other things in that I on my list of.
You got
gripes.
grievances with your wife?
I was like, but the
Wait,
more
that was December.
the
You
more-
can't do that after December.
the
right?
more important thing is that we're heroes because we're saving your jaw. So weeks ago, Chris was like, the bottom tiles on the bathroom are gray, and then I'm like, gray,
brand new.
and then
Brand new.
And then she's like, they're discolored, and then I go in there, I'm looking, I can't see shit. I'm like,
Put your glasses on, old man.
I'm like, it's fine, whatever. So then we went through a stand of like, don't shower, I'm drying it out. I'm like doing an experiment. Now, I already did the experiment with the mold spores.
So is the
I
tile
called the guy.
absorbing water? Is that what you're thinking?
I
There's
called the-
water behind the tiles,
He
Oh,
set up
no.
his machine.
and they're soaking through, and so the tiles on the bottom of the wall are darker than the ones at the top.
Oh, no.
Listen, I've been through
And
the
I
machine.
can see the
mold
cracks in the
spores.
grout. I can see the cracks in the grout. I know what it is.
So
Oh, no.
I get down there, I'm looking, and
You,
then
you
I'm
needed to go with the color that's what it hides the most imperfection.
mold, like mold
No,
green
just
tile.
in general, like jet black bathroom. You know?
Yeah.
I know that word says.
But then you got to go matte
Scum.
finish, nothing shiny, too many
Yeah.
fingerprints.
Right.
Anyway, so apparently, yes, there's holes in the grout, and then the water leak behind.
There's some holes in this grout. There's some holes in this grout.
And I'm like, how do you see them? And by the way, Crystal noticed them right from like a pinhole.
You should become a contractor. That's awesome.
Honestly.
No, contract.
No, I'm the inspector.
Yeah,
Yes.
inspector
Yeah,
for
do that.
sure.
Yeah.
Just start a construction company. It'd be really well done. Slow.
Stop it.
Really well done, though. Man, beautiful.
Pinhole grout holes that apparently absorb water. So all
That
the
sucks. You have to rip that up?
no. It just
You just have to let it dry out and then regrout
Yeah.
it. But,
But-
it takes time for that
Yeah.
stuff to dry out.
So
behind
in the
wall.
meantime, we have to go shower in the old where like Tommy and
Why don't you
Max's
jump
tub.
in that tub? The
Yeah.
silver
I,
butt tub.
I did it one time. I got the hot tub though, and like so now I get in the
Yeah, but
tinier tub.
I like your tub. I would get in the bathroom tub.
Yeah,
and
that's a
candle,
nice
put some
tub.
music on, man.
yeah, but
And take some time for yourself. Or get in there with your wife.
no, we
Yeah.
can't both.
Yeah, you
So you're not in
can.
there
It's,
for
it's a
sex.
mini. It's the mini version.
yeah. It would be
No, you're not fucking. You're
Be
just
like-
sitting there and soaking. And
Yeah. Soak it
two
up.
of these White Club cups full of water to get in the water. That's all the
That is
time.
not
We
true.
filled it.
you guys are big
Like our
people.
butts are together.
Yeah, butt to butt.
Ass to ass.
Oh,
Fart
Requiem
into
for a
each other.
Dream.
I don't want that. I have a hot
romance.
tub. No,
That's romance.
Is that romance?
Farting into each
Yeah.
other? Yeah. I feel like if you
I-
exchange farts. It's like,
Back to romance because we're gonna call. Okay, we're
are
gonna
we
take a
gonna
break.
It's
We do
40,
have to
we're
take a break
45 in.
soon.
Do you want to take the break and then come out of it and do
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
not making you
wait.
late for anything, are we? My
No.
God.
Were you finishing
Thank
something
you.
with the tub or
He's just complaining.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
You know,
Just
this
general-
is how it goes.
No,
general
no,
complaints?
Now, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Was the complaint there? Because, look, you got to be fair. Was the complaint there that your wife recognizes things that could potentially up the value of your home by recognizing them before they become bigger
A
problems?
big
because
problem.
I feel like this is a great
yeah.
thing that you found this, and he's complaining about it, which
Thank
is
you.
kind of dumb. Look, I'll make fun of the $20 throw in the trash, and you won't let him leave the water on when he's rinsing dishes because that's funny. This is not funny because if you did that, I'd be like, oh, good find, Crystal, right?
Listen,
That's not funny. That's thousands of dollars.
no. Well, I mean,
He'd rather just be able to shower in there now. Like he would rather
Yeah.
just keep living the way he wants and deal with a bigger problem later than prevent a problem now. And that's in all areas of his life.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
that's
just
true.
hope that all my problems accumulate to the ultimate problem at the end. Which
But
is
you don't do
death.
You're
what
an
I do.
insane person.
But you don't.
Then I don't have to worry about them anymore.
But you're the good one.
Like, I just ignore the gray tile until full-blown black mold, and then it kills me. And then I'm like,
And then you just leave your family
Better-
to deal with the bullshit.
better
then
than
we're all
dealing
dead
with it.
too.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah,
you guys
gets
already
every-
got
gets
out.
everybody.
You got out. You did. In my story, you did.
Yeah.
In my version, you guys got out.
All the problems the whole castle
Look,
crumble.
I don't know much, but I don't
You'll
think
get out way
I don't
before.
think you and Tommy Vann are gonna like stay in a black mold house. Maybe Max, because there's some similarities I see.
Yeah.
But I don't see you and Tommy doing that, especially Tommy. He loves his mom.
No, but he's loyal though. He's ride or die. with his
To
old
you,
man.
though?
Yeah. If
I don't- man, that'd
I
be
can
a-
manipulate him into it. It'd be like unlimited
Yeah,
Minecraft.
Oh, wow.
Fucked up, dude. That's so
When they
fucked up.
eventually come to Dad's house, I'm like,
That's how they do it.
you can play Minecraft for longer than an
Tom
hour here.
opens the door at his apartment.
And
It's
I'll
really
play with
sad,
you.
dressed as the creeper from Minecraft. He's like, what's up?
It's full Enderman.
Long arms and everything.
You're playing with me and then some BDMs over there.
Little cheese.
Little Jesus, like Canadian Josh's son.
Yeah.
A few other people that we know.
Yeah.
The gamer
the
group.
sketchier ones, the ones with one wheels. Yeah.
Don't talk to sketchy ones.
Yeah. Who are apparently the most romantic.
Oh, yeah. We saw that thread, guys. You're
And
not that romantic.
geniuses.
Yeah.
Me and Mike
Genius
B
and-
playing Tony Hawk.
Are we gonna? Where are the boys? And
Oh, they're playing with us. I'm like, he's got a nose ring. That's pretty cool. Like, but then they'll realize it's sad later. Just a little bit later.
Tommy's like, you've got boogers on your nose ring.
We're doing
Leave 'em alone.
a Twitch podcast.
You're doing it. Oh, you guys do a
We're
show.
playing Twitch. Yeah. But then my sons, they don't want to be associated with it anymore because they're like, this is embarrassing to me. My friends. Your friend gets old.
Mike B fell asleep, Dad. We tucked him in your bedroom. We tucked him in.
He falls asleep during every Twitch show.
Every Twitch show we do. You want to take a break?
Yeah,
And then we'll come back and do some romance. This is a BDM. This is a listener's band. Name of the band is Silver Alert, which, man, how was that taken? Or not taken?
Right.
What a great name for a band.
Yeah.
And the name of the album is Blue Hyundai Elantra, and it is a 20-song, I believe it was during COVID, they kind of tucked in and created a album that's 20 songs long. It's traditional punk rock, really, really good. And listeners of the show, the name of the song is Get Off My Lawn. I'd like to think this is sort of like a tribute to all of our lawn care professionals out there. We'll be back with more A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan right after this. We'll see you in hell. The name of the song is See You in Hell by Dan the Man, and not me. Some other guy named Dan the Man. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha's here. Butler's here. We are graced with the presence of one half of the Bart Merrick team. Miss Crystal Vann is here to, I don't know, get her 6-month dose of, arsilly
that's
abuse.
fine,
Basically, she comes in here. I don't know why we do. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
No, I almost said sorry, sister, which I don't know why I said that. But yeah, you basically, I think you hoodwink her. You say, hey, come by. We want to pick your brain about something. And then we just get her in here, and then it's abuse.
I said,
It's very, very mean. I do it.
He shoots off the topics too, like really quick, because he's like, I got to make sure I get all these in before she leaves.
I do it with Andrea, too. Like, she'll call in for one thing, and then I usually do everything within my power to make her look bad.
yeah.
Because she's really not bad.
It's just
she's good.
you're implanting little pieces of evidence so that when things don't,
Evidence.
Like last night. Like, I'll tell you how I'm
inception.
crazy. Last night, I wish Andrea was on the line, but last night we were laying in bed, and I was just laying there, and I go, I drink pee-pee.
Why did you say
And then she goes, did you just say you drink pee-pee? And I go, I didn't say anything. What? I thought you said you drink pee-pee. I didn't say anything. Are you okay? Okay. And then I go back, doing a little bit of gaslighting.
to make her think she's crazy.
Yeah! It's my new thing. It's my new thing. I started it last night.
Losing her mind.
Yeah.
You want to make her think she's crazy because you're crazy.
Yeah! You're the good one.
Butler, I'm sorry. She'll know one day.
I think she knows.
Well, maybe you set this up because we do have our guest on line 1.
Okay.
We have a guest today?
We do.
Well, first I want to try. This is the
yes.
first time that I've tried the new Mike's Hard Lemonade seltzers.
Oh, I just chugged a pineapple in the first segment. Now I'm going for the strawberry.
Yeah, I was only gonna have one too because I haven't had a drink in 20 some days, and these are delicious. This is the lemon one. Now, guys, can I give an honest review? I can give an honest review. Yeah. Way bigger flavor than White Claw. Way bigger.
More flavor for sure.
Yeah,
They're
way
made by
bigger.
the same company. A lot of people don't know that, but so if you're
Mike's is the company that makes White Claw. Crystal Vann is the original person that found White Claw before anybody and sort of passed it to me.
Damn,
You
strawberry
always
is good
owe
too.
me for that.
that flavor is way stronger.
It's good though.
What do you
right?
got over there?
And I got the pineapple.
Yeah, I had that
Pineapple's
one.
good.
Dude, that's
now,
really
strawberry's good.
It is good.
It tastes like strawberries.
Yeah.
See, and you know
Pineapple tastes like
what do you got?
pineapple.
Lemon
The
is good.
Schnozberries
Yeah.
taste like Schnozberries.
Yeah, the lemon is good.
still 100 calories, 5% alcohol. There's actually 1 gram less sugar in these.
Only 1 gram of sugar.
And we don't understand that. We tried to do the math in the break with Butler.
gluten free.
Here's what I would say. Because I've heard people say this. White Claw, I don't like it. It tastes like watered down like a drink. Okay. You might like this. And for those of you that say like, Mike's Hard Lemonades, it's a little too sweet for me. Well, maybe you like regular White Claw. But
Or cut it half and half, buddy.
Ooh.
I drink mine over
Now
ice,
we're
so this
talking.
is perfect because sometimes it dilutes
Let it
my
melt
White
a little
Claw
bit,
flavor. This will be perfect, but I like this line. And I drink a lot of hard seltzer. Only the recycling men and my wife know.
Yeah. so just so you guys
How bad
know,
it is.
I had Andrea check around here. Of course, everybody's a little bit different. ABC Liquors is out of the mics right now. They should be getting in some today. And we found this on the end cap. It was not cold, but we did find it on the end cap at your local Publix. So good luck.
Yeah. So, and use hashtag TDABC if you buy some of this at your local ABC. But again, it's the company White Claw. It was made by Mike's Hard Lemonade to begin with, and they specialize in flavors. So
Finally, somebody who's honest. On their package, I'm looking at the box right here. It says the full flavored hard lemonade seltzer. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's got more flavor.
and with the less sugar, which is crazy how they
don't
did
know
it.
how
But
that
they,
works.
you know. All right, so I put a post on the BDM page asking if they or their spouses are romantic, and
I think you asked for males specifically.
Oh yeah. I did
Yeah.
that for males. Well,
Gay.
but I did say if you're if your spouse, open up the gay men too. If you're
Those are also males.
no. But I said if you know any males, or
you're
your
right about
spouse. Anyway, I forgot. So
Male on male.
because I'm a little bit confused
on how to be a
About
romantic
what
man.
romance is.
Yes,
He
this
is,
is a
yeah.
problem.
Well, I don't know if I could give you the. I don't know if I could give you an actual definition of romance if put on the spot.
Well,
I think the answer is ask your wife what she considers romantic and then do those things.
yes,
Because it's going to be different.
Where are we
going to
find his wife?
there's a lot.
Idiot, Sam.
The number one,
fired.
I think, thing.
Every time you bring me in here to do these things,
What?
all the listeners look at me like I'm some uptight,
That's what I was trying to say the last segment. I want to
Yeah,
make
and
sure
so
that we
it's
don't
like-
execution style murder you today.
The
That's not
only
fair.
time I come in here is when you want me to talk about how I don't like frogging. So
You don't like frogging? He told us you love frogging. Oh, fuck, man. This is already.
Oh God, cancel the shirts.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we had
No,
the
but
barbaric team.
One
Frogging
frog
like
for life.
Frogging like you stole it.
So then they say,
well,
they're like, oh, Tom,
But they
poor,
were late,
Poor
I think
guy, poor guy. He
most
doesn't
of-
get frogged. Oh, my
Most
God.
of their old ladies don't like frogging either. Like, you got Concrete Mike was 1 out of a million.
Andrea hates
he's like,
frogging.
you get frogging every
Andrea
night.
frogged
No one else
one
gets
time.
it.
She's like, this is gross. And you're the only one that looks like a frog. She didn't say that. She didn't didn't say that, but I deserved it.
Yeah.
I deserved it. See, I'm mean to myself.
And it's become apparent just if you read the BDM thread.
Oh my God, we're parents.
Where's Maisie? That if you go back and like there are over 200 comments in the thread, that a lot of men also don't know what romance is and are confident that they are romantic, and I would argue that they're not.
I also like the guys that, and I'm not going to blow up anybody's spot, but I also like the guys that are like, well, I know this one guy, and he's fucking everything, Mr. Romance. That's not the way it works. That's not the way it
also,
works.
and they're like, well, I proposed to my wife at a basketball game, and then we got married in Vegas, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure
that was Charlie Murphy.
That's the Kenny Powers jet ski of romances. I don't think that's, but then I guess it's subjective.
The trucker had him from it.
Yeah. Like, because I think men have a different. Now, Crystal, it's just
Can you tell us what you find, like, what is the...
No, that's that.
Is
no.
that something you're not comfortable sharing?
He is, I'll give you an example.
Okay, I'd love it.
When he wants to approach me, he comes, you know this face he
the
does?
boner in the back.
Yeah, well, there's that, but that's
check.
like, I know all men.
Don't talk about
I know
it.
all men do that.
That's,
brought me
you know
here
what
to
that's
talk
called?
about this.
You know what that's called? That's
Wait
called,
a second.
I think that's called the Cincinnati stickup.
Give me all your dough, see?
Don't talk
And then
about
what you're feeling in your back is some cold steel.
No, he'll come at me like I'll be standing at the stove, and then I don't know how to do his faces, but tell me if you recognize this face.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he'll come at
That's
me.
the Daniel suck my dick face.
I do that to everybody.
Hold on.
I do that at Butler when I want to go to a client meeting.
Okay, so why are you doing it to me when you want me to feel connected to you? So he does this. He comes at me like this with stiff 90-degree angle arms.
Don't tell him that.
It's either sex or pizza
So then I'm like, what is this robot coming at me? Like, so okay, I'm he's awkward.
I don't know how you initiate it. I don't know what.
Must put plug into receptacle.
Travis, come sit next to me.
Whoa!
You're making him
never
nervous.
ask.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, this is too far.
Okay,
Friday.
He
All
may
right,
have COVID.
you're me, okay? You're crying on the couch. This is him.
No, come on.
Oh, that's what I
That's
do.
an exaggeration.
No, that's what I do too. I don't want to.
No,
you know
I
what?
put
In
my
his defense, who wants to hug somebody who's fucking crying? That's gross. I don't get tears all over my
It's
shirt.
just he's a concrete robot. He's just made. He's not made of
No,
New
he's
shirt,
not. Because I
concrete
do that
robot.
I don't know
sometimes.
how to
Okay,
console you. I've already. Does that make you? What,
It's
what,
not
like-
only the consoling though; it's also everything else that is any sort of
Affection.
connection. No affection. With
Yeah.
our house has zero affection in it.
Oh my God!
God, that is
I'm sorry. I thought that
too far.
you wanted to talk about our romance.
I'm like a monster.
I live in a goddamn concentration camp.
Your favorite time is when you play as a monster, so maybe you are a monster.
There's a
Ted
lot.
Bundy, you
There's
know?
a lot of affection.
Ted Bundy was actually very affectionate to his wife.
Well, I
and
hugged
to
my
the
kid.
bodies of his victims.
I didn't mean
was killing it.
with the kids. I meant between you and I.
Like
So
I,
then- but
I
that-
do the same thing with Andrea though. Like I will tell you, in his defense, a little bit for most guys, when Andrea cries like at the drop of a hat. She's very emotional. I don't necessarily want to be hugging you for everything you go crying about. So sometimes it's very awkward for me because I'm like, and this sounds really insensitive, but sometimes I'm like, why the fuck are you crying about something that's fucking stupid? I am not going to give out one of my fucking glorious and very valuable hugs because you're crying over something non-valuable at all.
Oh, so it
That's
depends
not
on
very
what the
romantic.
level of what they're crying. I like
Now,
that.
I realize I'm the bad one.
How
in
the hell are
sharing-
you guys still married?
Like, I'll give a hug for like
Both of you.
relative, a death.
Yes.
I need a level 10
but
cry.
if you're crying because you just had a tough day, I'll give you the pat.
Okay. How often do I cry?
Not very often.
So if
Well,
I'm crying,
that you see.
I need somebody to support me
I got
No,
you.
I
and not
know.
sit over there
Butler
staring
said
at
he's
me
got you.
scared.
Yeah, but
Butler's
what
moving
if,
in.
What if you're crying over something that it's like something really bad that happened, but it was so long ago that I'm like, oh, I was still crying about that. Does that do it?
You-
I shouldn't have said that.
You should not have
that
You
was
should not have said that.
Yeah, especially this week.
It's a joke show. I don't
know.
say
That
jokes.
got me.
All right, no jokes.
I thought that
all you bunch of babies.
I didn't realize that was a joke.
Yeah,
that
we
was
do have
bunch
a
of
guest on the line that
babies.
we need to talk to before she has to go back to
Okay,
work.
sorry about that.
Her name is
All right.
Claudia.
So, anyway, Claudia emailed Sam
Yeah.
because she claimed that her husband is romantic.
fiancé.
Because I started to look around and, babe, look at all of our friends and stuff. I'm looking at all of them like none of these motherfuckers are romantic at all.
Right.
Like none of these guys are doing the things you
I
say.
can't say that I am.
Like Turkey Leg, Fernando, Porno, all these guys that I know. I'm like, they're not doing it.
What about Pudge?
Travis not doing it. Daniel's not doing it. Pudge is not doing it.
No.
doing it.
No one's. So then I'm like, no one's doing it. No, you're asking me something that's impossible.
I am not married to those people.
I don't know.
Everybody
Fernando
is-
looks like he might.
He's Fernando's super romantic.
No,
yes, he
yeah,
is.
but then he'll punch
even
your.
got
And so is Zach.
He's
He'll
got a
punch your
romantic
dashboard.
name.
And you know who else?
Too fiery.
You know who else is? John is.
You know what? That romance turns into punching. not that.
Oh, no.
Not that he does that. I'm just saying that's what happens. You're too fiery. Punching comes. Yeah, everybody knows. Anyway, so Claudia.
Hey.
So Claudia, now you claimed you sent Samantha an email.
Hold on, no. When you say that,
What?
you're setting Claudia up for failure.
Right.
Claudia, tell us your story.
Yes.
You don't say you
claim.
claim.
Yeah, you said me.
We're not Rush Limbaugh, dude. You don't need. You're not wearing her out.
Well, she is representing the opposing side, so I have to
Not in
decredit.
court.
I have to decredit her.
Claudia, tell us your story.
Yeah.
All right. I basically just sent Sam in a few things that I thought off of the top of my head. You know, we never just go into fucking. You know, he will start with massaging, you know, my body a little. And then we get into it. So it's never anything quick. He just always takes my thoughts and feelings into consideration before making, you know, a decision.
I really like
Even
that.
if it's not something that even crosses my mind.
Hold on.
Just spontaneous. Yeah.
come in your mouth, but I decided to
No.
come in the trash can.
Claudia, I do.
Yeah.
I take my wife's thoughts into and
whatnot.
Whatever that shit is.
I take them.
I'll take my wife's bullshit into consideration.
Right. You're a terrible
No,
person.
no. Like when she asked me like, "What do you want to eat tonight?" I'm like, "Well, what do you want to eat?" And she's like, "Well,
No,
what
that's
do you?"
not taking her feelings into consideration.
I'm like, "Anything you want, I don't care." She's like, "Yo, why don't
No,
you
you
make up
can't-
your mind?"
You know what?
No.
All you're doing is putting the responsibility on me to make every decision in our house, which is more stressful for me.
Well, that's what I want.
So what you say is, like when my wife goes, my
That's-
wife will go, "What do you want for dinner tonight?" And I'll go, "What do you want?" Oh, let me rephrase that. What do crows typically eat?
So
No, I don't say that.
Claudia, you,
I don't.
when
So one of the examples is she says when they first decided to move in together, he hired an apartment hunter to find an apartment located close to the office I work at so that I can have a short and safe commute.
Oh,
I
he's
didn't even
thoughtful.
request or ask for
He's
this, but it was
thoughtful.
nice that he kept me in mind. He's spontaneous. He's always willing to try something new with me. Example, we went through a vegan phase for a minute. Like,
Oh,
And he doesn't-
tries
and Claudia-
new things?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Claudia, he doesn't complain.
I like that. I
He
didn't
doesn't
even think about
complain,
that.
right, about the vegan phase. He just
Hold on.
does it.
Yeah, like he's open to any ideas I might have, and likewise, I'm open to whatever he wants to try out.
See, I like that. I'm not, I
Oh,
can
well,
say
mention that
honestly that
part.
I am not that
Sounds like
way
he's getting
to.
pegged.
I'm not that way to Andrea. You know, like any idea she brings up, normally, I'm just trying to be honest, guys. Normally, if Andrea's like, "Hey, I heard of this new, like, there's this new place down the road. It's like a tea shop that has vegan sandwiches," and I'll be like, "Fuck that place."
that's what I hear. And I ate the carrot stew the other night.
No,
for-
he said it was like he said it
On-
was cauliflower that you had ladled carrots to.
I ate
It
that.
was carrot pesto.
and I didn't
And it
even.
was so good.
I didn't even argue or
For
do
you to
nothing.
say it was so good.
And-
He said it
he
was.
said he ate burnt sausages afterwards.
I burned the goddamn
He said he ate smoldering burnt sausages to get the taste
That
of
he burned, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, because I forgot.
because he
And
said it
then-
was so difficult to make it through the carrots.
And then Krista got mad because I was cursing and I'm mad that I burned my goddamn sausages. And then,
And then he said, he goes, "The outside was chunky, but the inside was delicious, and it took the taste out of my mouth."
so, Claudia, now you say full body massages. You're
Before making love, yeah.
before making love, and I just want to how full body, because I do massages too.
Yeah?
And I rub the shoulder and I'll rub the shoulder, but
You
my
know what?
hands get
I
numb.
have to in my house. If I don't do any of that, I'm not getting anything, and I hate that. Sometimes I just want to pull my dick out and put it into something. I don't want to have to work for it. God damn it! I'm not a busker. I'm not fiddling in Central Park for coins. Just please, for the love of God, let me put it in that hole. And I don't want to have to rub you. Please, I did other shit. I'll do anything else. I'll fucking clean the whole house. I just don't want to rub you. My hands are arthritic. I type for a living. The mouse hurts the right hand.
And it's like starting an old weed eater. If you do it the wrong directions, the wrong steps, then it won't work at the end.
Yeah, well, if you stab your thumbs into my bones, that's not going to help.
Yeah, what is it with the bones?
Like, I've only
I don't know.
pushed the bulb 3
You guys
times.
know what bones and muscles are, right?
They don't know. He's just not paying attention, and that's the point.
I have determined that we are all the same because if you do the bone stab, God damn it, I get in trouble for the bone stab. Everybody's the same. Nobody's unique, and nothing is good.
So, Claudia, what
Claudia,
type of
I have a question
massage?
for you.
On Friday, cancel.
I'd like to ask Claudia a question. Claudia, does your husband tell you that he loves you?
Oh, shit. Oh.
He does.
Does he tell you that you look good sometimes?
Yes, every day.
So,
Does he tell you
not every day, but then you're impossible to look good every day.
I'm not finished. Claudia, does he tell you that he enjoys talking to you or that you he likes your personality?
Yuck.
Yes.
And so he makes you feel like he really loves you.
Yeah, but you have to really love somebody to make them feel like you really love them, and I don't really love my wife. I'm just telling her that in order to die.
Claudia, the chat would like to know how long you and your fiance have been together. I guess they think that has something.
Fiance, sorry.
Doesn't even count.
I did the beginning. We all did the beginning. That was nothing.
This is a hoodwink.
This will be done.
Stop the steal. This is bullshit. Fuck this.
Get my horns.
Now I know how they feel. Fiance. Nobody. This is a hoodwink. Fire.
I said this in the beginning. No one listens.
I'm stealing his mail.
How long have you guys been together?
We've been together for a little more than 3 years.
All right.
Okay, well, that's a little long. But now, when you talk about full body massage, I mean, he's not doing the whole
toes,
head to toe,
like,
baby.
Mushing
yeah,
that
like
butt.
what? How long?
Oh no, let me clarify. So it's not always a full body. Sometimes he'll concentrate on the areas that I find most like pleasurable. Or let's say I'm sore after a workout, I just want him to focus on my back or my sides, whatever's sore, and then we get into it after that.
How big are your titties?
Stop.
Oh my God.
How dare you.
Come on.
I have another question.
I fell into 90s radio. I forgot
2 Mike's Hard Lemonades and Dan's going 90s.
I forgot what we were doing. I was going to have you sit on a simulator.
Oh my God, you have more tattoos than normal.
Okay, Claudia.
This one says John 3:16.
Claudia, when he massages you, is he doing it for you or is he doing it so that it will lead to what he wants?
Oh, that's why I do it.
Honestly, I think it's both.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because he's not
That's what
super
happens.
excited. Like, I think he'll get the oil right away.
You sounded like Tommy Vann. Like he was like, yeah, right. Like a little kid. He's like,
That's what happens because then I'm sitting there while I'm like, God, I'm so horny, and then I'm like, I remember. I'm like, okay, this is how my
are
mind
you
works.
doing it like I'm doing it? And then I go, God damn it, when's she gonna turn over? And that's my signal to let me know I can stop fucking rubbing. And now
You're doing it wrong, Dan. You're into the massage porno. That's how you got to make it. You got to start with the massage, finish with the happy
she wants
ending.
therapeutic. She wants me to be like,
Yeah, start therapeutic and then work it sexy.
No, but
you guys are doing it wrong.
No,
Work it
but
down
this
to the
is-
butt.
Here's
Yeah.
this is the problem because I'm sitting there on the couch and I'm like, God, I'm so horny. And then I'm like, I remember. I'm not a complete idiot. I'm like, I remember what she said. Like, quit just coming at me with a boner.
Stop coming at me, bro.
And then like,
That's
coming at me.
aggressive.
Listen, I've heard it before. I know that's not what she wants. So I'm like, don't do that. Start with the
How
massage.
was your day?
Yeah,
Goddamn. How was your
if you
day,
only want
Crystal?
to talk to me or touch me when you have a boner,
Yes.
that is not romantic.
Now we're
Whoa,
on to
hold
something.
on, because then I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna start with the massage, like she says.
There's two ways to touch a woman. There's when you touch. Okay.
And then she turns to me and she's like, "What are you looking at?" Like, and then I'm like, "I'm scared." I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "What? I can't have nothing. I got nothing." And then I'm
like a T-Rex.
I'm
Don't move. She
I'm
can't see you.
Do you want a massage? She's like, "You just want to fuck me." And then I'm like, "No, I don't. I really want to give you a massage." And then she's like, "Fine, then give me a massage." And then I give her, I'm like, "Fuck."
Angry massage.
That is exactly what you do.
I'm giving you a massage for goddamn nothing.
Because you're lying. Because you're lying. You're like, oh, I love giving massages. I'll give you a no strings attached one. That's what I say. I go, no, it's totally no strings attached. I'm like, fuck, I need the string.
The string is wrapped around my boner. I'm sorry.
That's perfectly.
So,
There's
Claudia.
only two ways I'll touch a woman. If I'm touching you,
See-
I have a boner. The other way I'm touching you, I'm dragging you to safety. There's
Now-
only two ways.
Now,
That's it.
with a romantic husband, I have seen certain men that are more romantic, but the downfall is they cry a lot over things. They're more in touch with their emotions.
I cry a lot, but
So-
I'm not romantic.
You're
Weird. I think I'm just crazy.
You're just generalizing.
What?
You're just generalizing. I don't agree with you.
I don't
I
know.
don't either.
I don't know. I'm just that's why I'm at. But I think that
I
a lot of
think
guys.
he's right though. I think most guys that if you tick the boxes of being like, I think if you gave them a
more
test and
emotional.
said they're more romantic, they cry more. I would agree with that.
They're not traumatized or something's dead inside there.
They're
or
able to
something
express
turned to-
emotions without having to repress it. You know, they're functioning correctly.
So, is your husband more emotional than the average man?
So while I do think it's okay and normal for a man to cry, I've actually, he's never cried in front of me that I know. He's he's a pretty chill guy. I'm the one that, that has the anxiety and, things like that. So he calms me down. We level each other out.
This guy sounds great.
He
Can I get-
does.
This guy sounds awesome.
Glad you
It's a
locked
nice
him down.
balance.
What does he do? Well, how's he with birthday presents and Christmas presents? Is all his presents thoughtful and good? Is it
Are
good
you
about-
going to try and get him on that? I'm the best present giver.
No.
Soup bowl.
I'm wondering if there's any correlation between good present giver and romantic.
Yeah, what did
guy.
he get you
Did
for
he buy you a
Christmas?
set of Rothers?
Okay, for Christmas, he did get me the items that I wanted. There were already items that I guess were planned, like, a bicycle, things from my office. But he also proposed, so that was pretty cool, too.
Oh, that is really cool.
Congratulations.
How did he do that? How was the proposal?
Did a dove swoop in with the ring and land on his head?
No,
was he at a
it was
camping
pretty
trip?
normal.
Blacked out drunk?
Did he put it in a Christmas tree and then ask his wife sick with the flu to plug the Christmas tree and to find the ring? She didn't find it, and then you forced her to go to Charlie's Steakhouse afterwards and gag down a old 96er.
No, it was pretty normal and chill. We were just opening our Christmas gifts, and then he proposed to me in our living room.
All right.
Baby, I want to give you no strings attached massages for the rest of my life.
How
Yeah.
how is the intercourse?
Right
at it.
You know,
All right.
I know
How-
it was a little inappropriate in asking your breast size, but how big's his dick?
I'm saying, is he good in the bedroom?
Does he have motion in the ocean?
It's really great.
Does he shave the shaft? 'Cause
You got
mine, I got hair growing all the way to the tip.
All the way to the tip of the foreskin.
My penis looks like somebody stuck one of those big red dodgeballs on the tip of the tiniest Christmas tree. So I got that going for me.
Oh, man.
Well,
Which is nice.
Claudia, give us a call back in 2 years and tell me if it's still
Yeah.
going.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
I will. Once we have kids, I'll give y'all a call back.
Oh, yeah.
That'll
That's a
ruin
thing.
your sex life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing, too.
That'll dry up.
That'll ruin.
You start getting busy.
Next thing you know, you'll be slapping in those mouth guards and off to Betty bye. All right.
All right. See ya, Claudia.
Love you. Bye.
All right. See?
I think we've done a lot of bad today.
I think so, too.
A lot of bad today.
You
I don't think
know.
I'm getting fucked tonight either, which kind of bums me out because I look forward to that. It's like Little Caesars pizza and getting fucked.
You mentioned the her engagement.
Yeah.
And then you said, was it at a camping trip and was he blacked out? And at that moment, I was looking down here at the White Claw rug and I said to myself, oh, that's why we're here.
What do you want?
Like, what if
White Claw pays us a lot?
What, were you like the only reason
Of
that you guys got
course.
married was because he was black out
No,
drunk?
but of course, like, what I expect, you know?
Oh my God!
Oh, wow. That just took us.
Hey, you know,
Hold on.
Well, hold on. Now,
We're
hold on.
supposed
Now
to go to
with-
break and then
that's what I
pull
meant.
reality.
you proposed to me. You first, during our proposal, he insulted me for like 10 minutes, and then he proposed.
Hold on a second.
I was doing
I
a
was
roast.
there, and
You don't roast someone before you propose to them.
I
But
was
it's the
there,
damn
Sam. I was there, and he. I don't know if he was insulting Tara because I was blackout.
All right, so
I
then
have
you,
no-
And then he peed our sleeping bag.
Oh, come on. Don't say that part.
And
God,
then-
you're romantic.
And then, so when I got into the sleeping bag, and by the way, it was 28 degrees.
This is
outside.
when two become one. You
Oh
sleep
my
in the river
God.
of.
It's like when you pour the
So-
sand in the glass.
Yeah. I got into the wet sleeping bag, and it got my socks all pee-pee wet.
Oh,
And
what kind of
then-
socks?
And then I
Hopefully for the hospital. I
walked-
love those with a grip.
I walked alone in the dark to the campfire, and I sat and slept by the fire.
This
alone.
is the saddest story I've
Wait,
ever
on your
heard in my
engagement
life.
night?
On the night I got engaged.
Oh, I love
No
that.
one could have a
Did you
worse-
keep looking at the ring? And
Well, you said all the bad words.
Well, what's the good parts? You tell us.
Well, there was a, you know.
You fell and broke your fingers.
Well, they were fractured.
Hey, Andrea had the flu, and she ate that big steak at Charlie's Steakhouse because I said we were celebrating. And then when we got home, I believe she fart puked it all out because she had the flu. Yeah, and then I was like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? This should be a happy day."
I was a younger man. I didn't know.
Okay, let me just say
so,
this.
yeah.
He did a roast, and it was really funny, and he roasted all of our friends. So I thought he was just roasting,
Well,
and
that's
then
what he
and then he
does.
pulls me up, and I'm like, all right, great, I'm gonna get
Right, your
roasted.
turn, yeah.
And he did roast me, and then he proposed, and I was extremely happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
a
I
little
love
out of
you.
context, but still.
I'm glad we're married.
It was sweet. And at one point, I held the ring, and then Grizz let it float down the river one time. They were trying to be funny. You probably didn't even know about that. They were tossing it around so you wouldn't find it.
Oh my God! Oh.
Yeah, they were trying to like play, what do you call it? Like hot potato because they didn't want you to let on.
Like I was gonna be looking in somebody else's bags.
I guess. I don't know. We were all fucked up. You know, we were drunk. Are you crazy? I was taking Oxycontin. I was smoking weed. I called it Cobra Plus. I was like, you got to try this. You got to take Oxycontin and then smoke a ton of weed on top of it. You feel like a god. Tom's like, yeah, of course you do. It's, two really powerful drugs. You shouldn't be doing that, man. I'm like, I don't care. All right, good luck on the marriage. My canoe takes off down the road.
How dare you? I never said you shouldn't be doing that. I would never say that.
In fact, we were Team Cobra Plus. I wrote it on all of our camp gear. It still says that.
All right. Let's take another quick break, and then we'll come back and we'll do a bunch of voicemail, and we got.
I'm glad your wife's
out.
here for this song. Okay, so NoFX put out a brand new song yesterday. They have a new album coming out called Single Album. It's because they tried to write a double album at the beginning of 2020, but Fat Mike says that everything kind of went to shit, and he only had enough songs for a single album, which is why it is called Single Album. The lead single from said record is called Linoleum. Mm-hmm. It is a group cover of their extremely famous song Linoleum, probably their most famous song.
I saw that.
And and they have a video for it where they show you basically hundreds of bands covering the song. Avenged Sevenfold is in the actual video playing it, and I think they may actually. I don't know if they played on the record. I know Hefe's quite the metal guitarist anyway, but they added new elements to it, kind of refreshed the song. It's kind of cool. You can check it out at fatrecords.com, but I'm going to play it right now, so here you go. I know, Tom, you like this song. Kind of ties into the camping trip and everything. Here's Linoleum by NoFX. You could totally freestyle over this if you really wanted to. Tom Vann, it's a brand new year. Tom Vann, I am here at the party. I'm the life of the party. When I'm here, we party hardy. Tom Vann likes to massage his wife. If she doesn't like it, I'll get out my knife, hold it to her throat. Then I get arrested. What do I tell Dan? Company's failing. Got arrested for assaulting my wife. This is a bad freestyle.
Yeah,
and I do
that
this.
wasn't great.
I do this like the whole time, like I'm like a kid scooting his, or like a dog scooting its butt on the carpet.
Let's finish with some dump them out.
Oh God, I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
Because we got a bunch of stuff on the list. Also, I want to get you out of here, Crystal, because
She wants to get the hell out of here.
well,
Then
we gotta
we'll
talk
do
some
it.
crap.
you haven't eaten
Shit.
anything.
Oh, hold
and then
on.
you told me that I'm gonna keep you too long. You have to rush to get the boys from school, and then by the time you get home, you're gonna nothing to eat. Anyway, a big.
Look how thoughtful he is.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
like
thinking.
that. I like that.
So romantic.
Huge boner right now.
God.
Already laying the groundwork for later.
We got too many topics on the list today. It's the end of the motherfucking show. So come on, baby, let's dump them out and play. I want to see your topics. Ooh, I want to also see your bottomics.
Dump 'em Out brought to you by two things. First, our hookups page, where there's tons of small businesses around Central Florida and beyond that you can get a hookup or a percentage off if you're a Tom and Dan listener. So check that out. There's dozens on there. And our watering hole program. And if you're a brewery, a bar, or anything you want to sign up, just go to
Program now.
TomandDanWateringHoles.com. We've got some new ones, some new breweries signing up, and as things slowly get back running, we could help you out. So check those two pieces out. So what do you want to start with? We could talk about Samantha.
Truck? Advent help?
Well, Samantha went to a local hospital that's...
Well, it was a Centricare.
Yeah, Centricare.
Yeah.
Don't say the name.
And
All right.
but it's real religious. Let's say, like
I don't understand why that is.
painted on the walls, and it's
I went there to
backed,
get away from the religion.
Is it because it's backed by the religious money or something?
Yes.
I don't, yeah. Crystal, you know what I'm talking about, right? I think it's the same place we.
I think she's too lightheaded to.
Advent Health.
It's Florida Hospital, right?
Yeah.
Seventh-day Adventists.
Yeah.
It's where they
Advent
have
Health,
the
Seventh-day
painting of
Adventists, yeah.
Jesus standing behind the surgeon, and he's like, "Not that scalpel." He's like, "Get the other one."
And then,
God damn it, you guys are idiots.
and then me and Samantha were talking about. We're like,
Well, just let
we don't-
Jesus do it.
We don't like all the religion factored into
I'm
the
not a
science
fan.
here.
It was the only place that had an appointment open. My husband has pneumonia.
Yeah.
So we didn't know that. We had a COVID scare. We got tested. We're both negative. Found out he had pneumonia. But going there, because it was the only place that had an appointment, walking in, there's, religious signs and verbiage everywhere, which is fine, whatever. I don't care.
But it is a little off-putting when
It
you're
is
going
a
there
little
for medical
off-putting.
science.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
I
but
bet-
I was even at that point, I was kind of like, whatever, right? I just want to get in, get out. But then the check-in form, you have one sheet that's just like your name, your birthday, all that kind of stuff. But then there's a second sheet that is a spiritual wholeness check-in. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And it was like weird questions, like, do you have someone in your life that loves you? Are you at peace with your life? Like shit like that. And you yes or no? Yes.
I
None of
wish
your
somebody
fucking business.
I wish somebody would ask
Treat
me
my
that.
fucking broken
God,
arm.
If somebody asked me that, I'd finally feel like somebody fucking
It
cared
was
about me.
weird.
I made the analogy. It's like seeing a rabbit's foot on your commercial airline pilot's keychain.
Yeah, it is.
And you're like, why do you got that little buddy? Why do you got
like,
that little
what's that there
guy?
for?
It's just like,
He's shaking a magic 8-ball as he's closing the door.
How
He's like,
much-
will we land? Oh no, I want to see the answer.
it's like, how much are you putting in the hands of old JC here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the doctor's like, hopefully this works.
By the way, Jesus,
he'll
scrub
come
up.
save us.
I don't give a fuck. Scrub up. You got a beard. There's some fucking turds in that beard. Put a mask on, Jesus. They
Also,
should put masks on all the paintings too.
We have a few
Update
people in
them.
the chat that either worked for them or know people that work for them, and they pray every day before work.
well, this is fine.
That's
It's your own
okay. Hey,
business.
do what you want to do.
I'm just
Also,
saying
I went
it's
to the one
off-putting.
by UCF
But
because
do
it's the
they make
closest
you?
one. I probably.
Do they make you pray?
I would
if you
assume
work
so.
there?
Nah.
Can they? They
Nah.
can.
Look, I prayed him. I prayed just to make it today.
Nah, there's laws.
Hammer.
It's probably
Don't
all
hurt 'em.
That's a private
voluntary.
business.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they can do whatever the fuck they want, right?
no, well,
You
they can't,
signed up for that job.
they can't
You
ask you
can't-
what religion you are or anything like
Right.
that for work.
Oh,
there's
Tully's
like
in the
labor
chat
laws.
room. Did he get his balls
He
chopped
did
off?
get his balls chopped off.
Can he call in?
He can. I thought you guys wanted to dump him out, so
Yeah,
I didn't set up
whatever.
the
Yeah,
call.
just saying.
Good luck with your dick, Tully.
I just wanted to scare him before he went
Yeah.
in to say how
Yeah, he doesn't want to
painful it
talk to him
was.
afterwards.
Yeah,
He
if
wanted
it's
to talk
already
to him
done.
before.
Because I know the reality is like it probably
It
wasn't
was
that
fine.
bad.
Yeah.
Go back and get checked, or you're gonna have an unwanted pregnancy at 45.
No, that's not gonna happen.
It
Crystal-
happened to one of your BDMs, and I think it's gonna happen to us.
Yeah, but
You're
but
praying
you
for it,
want,
though. Yeah,
but
you're-
you
you
want
want
another
it.
kid. So,
Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I'm glad you reminded me
Uh-oh.
because 2 nights ago, Crystal was sitting there, and then she's looking at her Instagram, which she always does, of old pictures of the boys and of them when they were babies.
I will remember
And then she's like, "Look how small Max was," and then I'm like, "Oh."
I like how hard you looked at that picture. That wasn't me. That was my friend Jamie who just had a baby.
No, you're showing me babies.
Look at how small Max was.
I don't know. Look at how hard my boner is. God damn. I got my massage hands warmed up.
And then Crystal said this, which I was not going to bite on, and I know was not the truth. She's like, if you give me another baby, I'll give you unlimited blowjobs.
Whoa! That's a trap.
Yeah, I was like,
That is a trap.
That's a trap. That's a Star Wars reference.
Our friend did
Trump.
that to get a dog, and her husband, and it was for 1 year. There was an end. It's
No,
not like
there's-
forever.
there can be no end with a kid because there's no end to the kid.
yeah, well,
Well, the dog lasts, 18 years or something.
there was
It's gonna be
was
hard to get blowjobs with 3 kids in the house.
that's what I said,
Yeah.
Samantha, because I made because
that's,
yes,
that's like saying yes, you can buy a plane, but you can only use 6 feet of sky.
because we have a friend and she said she wanted a dog, and my buddy's grumpy. And he didn't want any dog, and then she proposed that you get whenever you want.
No crazy people.
No,
I
On
wanna
demand. It was
on-demand blowjob for 1 year for a dog, and he did
as
it.
many a day. Like I can be like blowjob, blowjob.
That
blowjob,
was-
blowjob,
that-
blowjob,
It worked
blowjob.
for them. They did it.
I started poking holes in it because I was
That's
like, no
bullshit.
way. I was like, no way. And then
I don't believe that as far as I can throw a human being.
And then we worked it down where there was, but it was like once a day, and then it was like it had to be obviously can't
Once
be
a
in
day for a
public.
year.
Once a
a
day is
lot.
fucking amazing.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah, but I think it waned off.
Yeah.
he's like building a canoe. There's a no more
I want
blowjob.
it anywhere. I
know.
want it anywhere. I'm in Kentucky Fried Chicken drive-thru. I'm like, fucking hit it.
I guarantee you, if I text him right now, he's in the garage building his canoe, no blowjobs for at least 2 weeks. Anyway, I got that proposal, and I was like, I know where this is going to lead. This is going to lead. There's going to be a baby. You're going to be trying to.
Time to suck your dick.
Well, no, you're going to be trying to
Breastfeed, yeah.
No, not even breastfeed, but like milk with a
Nurse.
machine. No, what is it called?
What's that thing called? The I
Milk
don't
your
know.
tits.
So you're over there using the old milk-o-matic.
You know what the
So
the
you're over
suction
there.
thing,
You're
the
over
pump,
there using
the pump.
the-
Yeah, you're at the breast
Yeah.
pump, and then you're in the spare room like it was years ago, and you haven't slept in days, weeks, because the baby slept. And then now we have a 6 and 7 year old. They're playing Minecraft all day, building suicide towers over and over, and then I'm gonna pop my head and be like, blowjob. Of course, I'm not gonna get it.
Hey,
There's zero chance it's ever gonna
I know
happen.
your nipples are black and falling off, but
Yeah.
could you suck my dick
Yeah.
off?
Right. Like, who is going to ask at that point?
I would.
Well,
Because
well,
that's
that
the
was the
deal.
deal.
That was the fucking deal.
Yeah, but you
Guess
gotta.
what? When an advertiser pays us
Yeah.
every month when it's
Well,
on the bill,
then-
I'm like, well, where's the money?
Well, you know what?
Because we had a deal.
You're not my wife, but I would tell Andrea politely. I'd be like, well, guess who's not getting a kid?
Well, now because
Taking the kid back.
Yeah, the
You're
kid's
not
already
getting a kid.
Did we put it up for adoption? Like, there has to be written stipulations.
I want
Because-
twins.
Oh my god.
Oh! Well, obviously, you guys don't ever
You'll
want
never get a blowjob
you never-
again.
You,
Yeah,
want no blowjobs, or you want to do
Well,
only family things until the end of time?
I have a broken jaw, so there's no blowjobs anyway.
Joke's on you, buddy.
Actually,
Oil
it
check.
doesn't hurt when it's open.
Well, I did say you can't close it.
Yeah.
If
Back
I,
in.
if I wanted a chomp job, I understand that's off the table. But last time I checked, blowing didn't involve. your jaw. Anyway, what do I got here?
Let's talk about the grift truck so I can get rid of this damn thing.
yeah.
I want to blow it up.
Yeah, there's a listener did offer us some land that he blows up some cars in.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's a tannerite type of deal. You fill it and blow it up, but
I thought he was going to give
There
you a piece
was
of property for the truck.
He
I was like,
sent me
that's
a
fucking
picture.
deal.
yeah, for me, 2.5 acres in Kissimmee.
Yeah.
But it's not a place where everybody rides dirt bikes and you get a little
Right.
GPS plot.
He sent me a
It's
picture
scam.
with like a Volkswagen with like a station wagon with like a propane tank in it that they blew
my
up.
God.
Cool.
I'm like, I don't know if that's safe.
I
but-
did get a text this morning inquiring about the grift truck from a BDM that does like a lawn. He looks for trucks, so maybe we could
All
sell
right.
it, could blow it up for charity. We have no idea, but
Blowing it
Samantha
for charity. Is that a thing?
Samantha did say this, and I just said, we'll talk about it, write it down, because she's like, I don't know what I got to do to get rid of this thing. Like, I'll do a photo shoot with it, and I'm like, write that down. And then I wanted to ask you on the air, what kind of photo shoot? She mentioned
Oh my
it.
God.
She brought it
This is
up.
the last time I ever start a show with you. You're like, it's fine. I can start a show with my boner. No, because the whole show's been extra horny today.
It's funny, I got a topic about that. But so
I feel like that was the whole show.
But what did you mean by that? Because I didn't ask. I said just write it down. We'll talk about it on Friday. I did when you said photo shoot. All I could think of was
shit.
90s radio.
I literally meant of the truck, but that's
oh, I thought you
okay.
said.
I need to like start posting pictures to try and sell this
I
thing.
thought it was like a mini trucking magazine.
Yeah, I was
yeah, that's all.
I was going for like the horse magazine chopper.
Dump them out.
Yeah,
mini trucking.
Because
All right, I gotta
was
get some booty shorts and a crop
well,
top.
I was like that.
I mean,
Will it though, or will people
Yeah.
just look at the pictures and download them and not actually buy the truck?
well, if
There'll
we
be
save
a
one,
lot of that.
if we save
The
one,
vast majority.
all we have to do is save one special photo.
You get that with the purchase.
Yeah, and you get that with
What
the
if
truck.
I will if
Uh-oh.
someone
No.
buys this truck,
I
I will give them a photo of me frogging on the hood of the truck.
Whoa.
Clothed, though. I'll be clothed.
Looks like
for
I
real
just
frogging?
bought a truck.
I turned into
Looks like I'm keeping it.
I turned into 90s Winnie the Pooh.
You went, Baba. Oh, Christopher Robin.
That was good.
So you're going to oh, Baba.
So what does that mean?
Me and Christopher Robin were
Like
in the
basically squatting on the
Undertaker
front of the
Okay,
hood.
all right.
Do you know what frogging is?
I just was writing it down.
Oh, Piglet.
I don't know why.
You gotta do full Winnie. Oh, Piglet, please frog the hood of the Ford Ranger truck.
All right, so the offer's out there. We're
The
gonna get rid of this
offer's
truck. All right. What else we got here?
John Bon Jovi at the
Oh, I
inauguration.
got it. It's so bad.
I didn't watch any of that.
John,
stuff.
what
It
are
was
you-
really bad.
John, what are you doing?
I didn't enjoy watching him.
I got him ready.
There
to
was a-
go.
okay.
You want to say a little bit of it?
Yeah,
It was
before.
just so weird. And also, that pier is not in Miami.
Yeah, we didn't.
FYI.
Yeah, we
Yeah, if
Figure it
anybody,
out.
if anybody would know, it would be you guys.
I've never seen that pier.
Yeah, I was like, where are
Maybe
they?
North Miami or Hollywood, but I don't think.
Yeah,
To
that's in
me, it
Broward
didn't-
County.
It does not look like, because I went to what I thought was a pier in the downtown Miami area for
Well,
you.
that's South Beach Pier.
Even
That's-
your wedding. Well, that's Miami, right? Like when
yeah,
people
yeah,
think
yeah.
Miami
that's,
Pier.
That's the pier we used to jump off of when we were kids. The cruise ships go government cut. It's like that's this quintessential South Beach Pier. Whatever pier they're playing on, it must be North Miami Beach or.
That looks like New Jersey or something.
Oh, my
That-
wife is. Well, they should have done New Jersey for John Bon Jovi, right?
Well, it said
Right.
Now, me and
Isn't
Daniel.
that where he's from? I
Yeah.
mean, him. Well, I guess Bruce is. But here is. Do you want to play it or do you?
Yeah, I will tell you one thing
I
that
kind of want to see some of it because I haven't seen it.
me and Daniel did notice, and it bothered both of us,
Oh,
that
bad.
they didn't even bother to hide the end of the plugs on their instruments. So they're just laying on the floor unplugged because obviously they're just on a
Oh,
pier
God.
and they pipe the music in,
that's
and
awful.
so the lip singing, but the instruments, there's no amps, but also they didn't even like pretend the plugs were going into the wood or
Use
something.
wireless.
They could have.
right.
They did nothing.
It's weird.
Like, well, here
Okay,
I'll
let's
play.
look-
Like,
it's the singing that was so bad for me. And,
I agree.
And they were lip syncing it.
Yeah.
It was weird. Here's a little John Bon Jovi. Okay, let's see if this plays.
He also got Meemaw hair.
He looks like God.
Yeah, just the way he's moving is very strange.
No.
Here comes the sun.
Wait till he flashes those
Here
feet.
comes the
So
sun.
bright they are.
Here comes the sun. So all night when my wife, even when we were about to make love, I was like, I like your puss. Yeah, and because he does a lot of like
hand motions.
George Harrison's so
but
pissed.
he looks like God in a few shots. Hold
Man,
on.
he's got bright chompers.
Yeah, like they should have done some lighting.
Oh, here's one. Here's a good one. They swoop through. Here, watch that.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
That looks like God, doesn't it?
Yeah, and
Well,
they,
he
The
has the
flowing
stark white
hair.
hair now.
Yeah.
you know, they got upset for whatever producer did this was obsessed with the drone shot because they kept going back to it. Drone, and it's like, don't show that all the instrument. You could tell you're just sitting on a pier, lip syncing, playing nothing.
There
You
have
know what I'm saying? Like,
been bands that, like in Orlando, are local bands that have done exactly the same video and it's looked better. Mm-hmm. You know, they could have done better, and we don't need John Bon Jovi. Garth, that's cool, I guess. I don't know. I mean,
I don't need him either.
don't need him. I told
I don't
you.
think he should have gone a cappella like that. It was not good.
I told you last show there are two bands that I determined 2 weeks ago I could do without. Not a diss on them, but Rob Zombie or White Zombie, and Goo Goo Dolls. If I'd never known who you are, I'd be okay.
Mine are U2 and Bon Jovi's band.
I'd throw those in there
Yeah,
too.
I
Yeah,
hate you too.
I agree with both of those. Yeah. Sorry,
add
it's
nothing to my
no
life.
offense. It's just if I didn't know who you were, I'd be all right.
So, all right, this is a theoretical question that I thought of, and underdump him out under no pretense of like there's nothing that this is in common with. There's no subject matter that this makes sense. But let me ask you guys this, and really only the guys, Travis, Daniel. Don't think I'm crazy, babe, or Samantha.
Oh, God.
So I thought about this the other night, and tell me if you could, Daniel, you like these things. Do you think if offered, let's say $20 million, right?
That's a lot of dough.
$20 million, or maybe just put in $20 million in, replace it
Turd
with
fly.
Oh, you got
Got
it?
him.
I got him last show.
Cobra
I didn't
Kai.
get him that time.
Or to save your daughter, family, whatever it is, like,
Ooh.
would it be possible, right, to kill, like totally kill and I did think of the specific type of bird, like a regular brown Publix bird that you see in the parking lot,
Oh,
like,
okay.
brown
Do I have to-
Publix bird.
Publix bird.
So all I have to do is catch it, kill it.
No. Its feet are tied to a table, right? And it's just sitting there.
I'm fantasizing about
No,
butchering
Tom,
animals.
Tom knows I love these.
I was
Tom
putting
knows
it
I
out
love
there.
these. I lay in bed so high, I'm paranoid. And when I lay there, I give myself ultimate scruple questions.
Yes, yeah.
Or like,
No.
this is the ultimate life test. There's a man who needs food.
Yeah.
Like, I do this. This is what I do.
Yeah,
I like
but-
this.
but
Okay, so
bird
you're
like-
at Publix
but
and there's
the-
a bird tied to a table.
It's just like you can have all day or whatever, just sitting there. Its feet are glued to the table.
Oh, he's glued to the table now.
Could you kill it with just using your boner?
You know what? You're a genius. You're a goddamn genius.
Think
I
about-
don't think I could.
You got some
Okay.
sick fantasies, man.
No, hold on.
That's not a
Now,
fantasy,
hold on,
it's a
hold on,
theoretical
hold
question.
on.
Why do you
Beat
have a
that
boner?
bird to a pudding
No,
with my
Frank,
dick.
Can you maintain the boner
While you're
you're
murdering a
that's
bird?
part of the
Then
problem.
you're a serial
So I'm
killer.
gonna- So I'm gonna have
it's
to
to save your family.
I'm gonna have to edge the whole time. So
Yeah.
I'm edging, and then hitting the bird with my cock. I'm like,
Oh
edging,
my
edging.
God.
I would kill a flock
Yeah!
of birds for $20 million.
And then I tell the bird, I'm like, it's hurting me more than it's hurting you. I just gotta kill you to win this fucking bet. Oh, my boner! God, this is fucking me up, and I gotta kill you, bird.
But
And I
would you
keep
ma-
whacking.
The question
Would you
isn't
mash
would
it?
you, it's
Could you? Yeah, it's not would you. I
Right.
know you would. I already know that.
I don't think I could.
But could you
Yeah,
actually?
but see, here's the problem.
How long's that gonna
Here's
take?
the problem.
You get
My
24
boner
hours.
isn't that big, so a lot of this is going to become abdomen at some point.
And do they have full? Are they allowed to beak you?
Wait a
Or did you
minute.
tape their beak shut?
No, I
No.
figured it
The
out.
bird
I
is
figured
just
it out.
feet. You couldn't.
I figured it
obviously-
out. I would have to
have to mush.
I'd have to keep bringing me water, keep bringing me water, keep bringing me water, keep drinking and drinking until my bladder gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I'm like, all right, bird, because he's
no.
glued to the table, and then I have to piss in his face.
No,
a
don't do it.
continuous stream for as long and as slow as I can to drown him.
Peter's gonna shut us
It'll
down.
because he's glued to the table.
But it'll move.
No, but I'd have to aim. I'd have to slowly. It's like the game you play at the fair where you're squirting in the clown's mouth.
It's just theoretical.
You got to follow it until he drowns.
To answer your question, in record speed.
Yeah, the chopper could get it done fast, I think.
But
people are saying he would peck your boner. He probably
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
That's
no,
why that beak is.
It would hurt. No, I'm not saying it wouldn't hurt us. I'm just saying, could you actually do it? That's all I'm asking.
Tactical hat
I thought about this for a long time one night.
Hold on.
You could have been massaging your wife instead of thinking about murdering a bird with your boner.
Tactical hat says, now, can I keep it flaccid? Now, I have foreskin. I grab my foreskin, stretch it out, wrap it around the bird's neck.
Yeah.
And then pull it. I'm like choking it out with my foreskin.
God, you know what? I told some of Tommy's friends' moms to listen to
No.
this.
Oh, no.
Not to this.
And I hope they did.
Well, they have foreskin. This is great.
I told my dad to tune in at 12 today.
He has foreskin.
I immediately regret this.
He has foreskin. This is great.
Yeah. I bet your dad.
We told everybody with foreskin to tune in because you're going to need. So you and I.
It's just a theoretical. I'm not saying anybody's going to do this.
Around the bird's neck and then pull it.
Can I ask how this even came into your brain?
Right.
Like, were you watching something with birds?
No, this is what pops into my head that night.
And then immediately afterwards, you want me to be romantic with you.
No.
He does call you the crow, so there might be some correlation with a boner, bird,
Hey,
crow.
Crystal,
I don't tell you about these things.
Crystal, could you chirp a little bit for me?
I write them. I just write them down for dump them out. It goes in, like I could Seth punch a truck until it couldn't start anymore.
Tree house all day long, popping and singing a song.
Just fascinated by these, like, would it be possible? Like, you're just smushing that as a peck.
He packed my boner.
Like,
Piddly pack, he packed my boner.
birds are hard.
My dick till it turns to meat.
What was that type of bird? The egret that we saw when we were down on the West Coast?
A heron.
Oh, no, that would
birds
kill
are,
you.
Like, birds are hard as fuck. Like, they live. People think birds are like gentle, and they live out in the wild.
they're
Hard,
mean.
yeah.
If you could talk
They're
to a bird,
hardened.
every bird would be like,
I
seen some shit.
Yeah. So they're pretty hard to kill. Like
They eat each other.
yeah, they don't go down easy. It's not crazy. The thing is, had a hard life. That's what I'm saying. It's hard.
Squirrels don't either. Like, I shot a squirrel with a BB gun one time, and that motherfucker started eating himself. He's just like,
Did you happen to find the tumor squirrel that we have?
Oh, yeah. Is he dead?
I
he will
I
be.
hope so.
Yeah, he will be.
Tom beat him to death with his boner.
That's the funniest thing Butler's ever said.
I didn't know you knew about him.
Oh yeah, he came.
know about it. He's on the show. He's a character now.
He came to, like, when I was messing with my plants last weekend. He came to, like, beg for me to kill him because he sat on the fence behind me, and his head was filled with tumors. His hair was full of
You know what?
big tumor
He was
head.
climbing up the tree. A cat was chasing him, and he was climbing up the tree. And you know our oak trees?
I'll
He
make
got
up for
to
it now.
like the branches part, so it was pretty high, and then he just fell off.
Yeah, you know why? His tumor's way too much.
Tumors are too heavy.
Oh, every step he's having a seizure. It's bad. And then I look at him, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm too soft to kill you.
Let's take him to
Tom,
the
when I return
doctor.
Take him to
your
the doctor. You can't save him, and even saving him will do nothing.
They'll
You know
kill
what?
him. They'll kill him.
You know what?
I've got a Red Rider. We can handle this.
Yeah,
When I return your
no,
power
I'm too
washer.
soft.
No, just
I'll do it.
Let's trap him.
The real man will come and do it.
Butler will bring his lightsaber.
Trapped the house. He's trying to kill. Like, remember when Ross was on the news killing rats on the news? they were showing him. He's hitting him with a bat on the news.
Ross McCoy is he's hitting rats with a bat near his gas grill. It's like, what the fuck is happening?
That happened. I saw a rat die by Ross's hand on the news. Oh God! Anyway, that tumor squirrel's got to die soon.
Yeah, I don't
bothering
know.
the hell out of me.
I don't know if saving that one is.
No, there's no saving it.
I don't know.
Capture it. Just throw a box on it next time you see it.
And
Throw
then
one of your plant boxes on it.
and then
I'll
drive
get it.
over the
I'll do
box.
it.
No, but you'll kill it. You'll put out of his misery.
I'm going to take it to the wildlife center.
And then the
No,
guy's gonna be like, "It is a tumor. We gotta kill it."
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen Kindergarten Cop. It is a tumor, and I'm killing it.
He
They'll
fell
probably
right out of that
euthanize
tree.
it, like, instead of just,
a
like,
nice way.
beating it to death. Like
He
you
fell
guys-
out of the tree so far, right onto the sidewalk, and it thumped.
Oh.
And then he just got up and ran back.
That
up
was
to
God
the-
trying. For those of you,
He's like, I tried. I'm out.
hey, but we have a medium Christian group. I'm in there too because like I'm still on my journey, whatever. But yeah, for those of you that believe in God, that was a try.
I like it. I'm hoping you actually take the squirrel to the hospital and the doctor's taking him to the back room and they're like, "Hey Ted, do you think I could kill the squirrel with my boner?"
A squirrel, that's too hard.
They fight back.
Especially this thing's got all kinds of warts protecting its head.
You might get a disease.
I need a squirrel that doesn't have all that lovely, fluffy, organic armor on
The
its
back
head.
of his head looks like tree bark.
Yeah. It's a
Oh.
real.
Wait a
It's,
minute, that's
really
a
bad.
Baby
It's a
Groot.
zombie.
Baby Groot.
Can you get a picture of it? I kind of want to see.
Yeah, I
next-
kinda do.
It's
Yeah.
like so small and fast, but we'll just capture it. That's
And-
what we'll do. We'll
and
make a
Garage
plan. Let's
Cat
get
died.
How are you
was-
going to capture it?
I was hoping that you didn't see it because when I saw it, I was like, "Get out of here before my wife sees it."
Oh my God, my wife will love you, Quasimodo.
Well, now that I know he's a regular, I'm gonna track him down and capture him.
Because then I'll have it in a box. next to
He's
me
Well,
in my
a
truck.
regular.
you'll have it wrapped up, swaddled. You'll be holding it at one of our events.
I'm gonna be driving it to the wildlife refuge
it's your
in
new son.
in Bithlow, and then I'll have the smoke machine because I gotta drop the smoke
No,
machine
we gotta
off.
turn the smoke machine on, smoke out the rat.
And then it's gonna fucking pop out of the box, go seizure crazy.
Back over the box.
Yeah. It's what it's gonna happen. It could be a fast death if done right. I just don't have the balls to do it. Too soft.
Yes, the garage cat died.
By
the way.
Yeah, we talked about that. What did it die of? It died of the big blue
think
eye.
I
mean, I'm no doctor.
I think it died from being horribly revolting. It should have,
Whatever was causing the mambo blue and white eye.
Who would have guessed that
was
that was
probably the culprit.
what was killing it? And you know what? It was so fun to be around. It's quite the tragedy.
Just attack and spread.
Yeah, I mean, I said earlier that if Rob Zombie and Goo Goo Dolls had never been in my life, but you know what? I do miss Garage Cat.
And we're going to talk about this again, but we'll end with the damn theme days at school because I know Maisie is dressed like a 100-year-old.
No, it's a fight in our household. Because Andrea just lets her half-ass it, and I'm like, no.
She looked amazing. What are you talking
she
about?
looked like Maisie with a cane.
She looked so cute.
She always looks
know what?
cute.
Why-
I'll never not say she's
No,
cute.
but she looked like a little cute old lady.
But
kid.
she was dressed up like an old lady. And then the whole entire costume started being deteriorated. It was like, it started as curlers in the hair and then a babushka thing on and then the
That's
glasses.
the pic I saw.
And no. Don't believe what's on Instagram,
okay.
folks.
Yeah,
Don't believe what's on people's Instagram,
So we want you to
folks.
see. Yeah.
Yes, that's what mothers want you to see. What you really see is Maisie in a yellow dress with a cane. So she kind of looks like a girl pimp. She does not look like an old
But
lady.
she got mad because
She
you
didn't
want
wanna wear the
She didn't wear all
curlers.
that crap,
And
yeah.
I'm not a half-asser. If you're gonna do it right. If you don't want to do it, then just don't do it. I'm an all or nothing on that.
See, I'm just mad that they have these things,
Yeah.
and then the school proposes, and next week
we have a whole week of it.
A whole-
5 days of
And it's not just wacky tide. Like, okay, if you're a corporation and you're like,
Wacky
we need to have some sort of camaraderie,
Socks.
and we're gonna do Wacky Sock Day on Friday, and then everybody can show their true colors or what I don't know
Your
what
personality,
personality
yeah.
through yours. And then Bill brings like a SpongeBob.
hey,
no
loser.
one wants to do it. Stupid.
These are Joe Cool's, Charlie Brown. Oh, you don't know who that is because
But-
it's so fucking old cartoon? Yeah.
But at least if you don't participate, it's fine. And also, maybe you have a pair of some socks, some old socks that have some shit on it, some Miami Dolphins or whatever. Like, you got something. But the
These
school,
are Patrick Mahomes.
the school starts coming up with shit that nobody has laying around. Like Tommy,
Yeah, where you have to go spend money and
It's-
waste time.
It's like book week, and they're like, wear a shirt with your favorite poem written on it.
What?
Who has that?
I'm not kidding. I have to write it on there.
That's bullshit.
So we have to go get a
That's
shirt,
bullshit.
write a poem in puffy paint or whatever the hell. And then, like,
And I have to find the poem. My kid doesn't have a favorite poem. Hello.
you know, like
Yeah.
poem.
And then
What
like
the hell?
Thursday is like career day, so dress as the person that you want to be when you grow up. So I'm like, he wants to be Spider-Man or
Crystal,
whatever.
right?
So you
It
have to go in a
stinks. It
costume.
stinks. It stinks in here. There must be diarrhea in the atmosphere. I'm serious. I mean,
That is their favorite poem.
it's my favorite too.
Yeah.
I'll actually make that for you. What do
With
you
a
need?
poop
2
emoji.
small little shirts? I can do that.
Yeah.
Who started this? That's what I'm mad at. Is it the teachers? Was it the? Did the teachers get together and be
I
like,
think
you
it's
know?
the goddamn PTA.
It's just Evolved Spirit Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have
They're
Spirit
starting
Day
them
every
younger and
Friday,
younger.
guys.
Yeah, every Friday. But
that's
Spirit Day
ridiculous.
every
But,
Friday.
yeah, every
Fuck
Friday.
that.
There's multiple weeks of dress up like this and this, and then the 100 days of school dress up like an old lady or old man. Is like, why are we doing this?
No. Yeah.
Like, for who? Who does this benefit? The kids don't even seem to
And
get
that's not
enjoyment
even
out
my
of it.
argument. My argument is I'm not going to go to the party store, or in this case, her mom go to the party store. And I was been out of shape this morning. I was mad at both of them because I'm like, if we're going to fucking do it, then we do it. But if we're not going to do it, let's not half-ass it. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I don't like doing that. Like, I like when Maisie's at the house. See, I'm taking this seriously. That's where you guys know. You're like, oh, shit, he's serious. I take this shit seriously because I like dressing up and playing characters. I like being able to control this alternative reality or my imagination. It's fun, you know? And Maisie's really good at it. And she has this costume, and she put it on last night, and I did all this legwork because Andrea already told me. I'm trying to be, good dad. She's like, she doesn't like the curlers, because she really likes her hair being the way it is. She likes her hair. And so she put the curlers in, and I overdid. I was like, oh, it looks so fucking cool. Oh, look at you. Wow. Oh, man, I wish I had curlers. And she was like doing the whole shtick. Like, oh, my name's Rita. And she's pretending to be an old lady. And I'm like, oh, this is great. So this morning, I come down, and then I look at her. She's a yellow dress with a cane. I'm like, well, what happened to all the other shit? She doesn't want to wear that. I'm like, well, what happened? How did it fall apart?
It's embarrassing. I'm with Maisie.
The kids get embarrassed to have too much attention on themselves.
They do, and Maisie's really, really bad about that. But my thing is like, well, I'm not going to buy it, though. If you don't want to wear it, that's fine, and I get that. But we're not going to buy it anymore because you need to understand that I'm just not going to collect.
And what about the families that can't afford to buy these fucking costumes every week?
Well, I don't want to be.
I told my kids to make fun of the other ones. The too poor.
I just don't want.
Well, when you forget to dress your kids up, they're going to make fun of your kids thinking they're poor too.
To me, it makes sense. It's like if we bought the thing, then you need to wear the thing.
Yeah, and you know what? You're talking to a 5-year-old,
right? I understand that, but I think it starts at the day they're born, right? Like trying to implement what you think would be the best way for them to learn. So I think sometimes you got to learn that doing something that isn't necessary, might be a little apprehensive, be a little scary. You should try it.
No,
give it a go.
Let them do whatever they want.
That's what Andrea does. And I'm always the guy that says, no, we bought this. And the lesson here is that if you want to buy this, you got to wear it. Or we're not buying anymore. But apparently I'm outnumbered, and I was wrong on that one. So I told Andrea, and
would you rather send her to school crying with the curlers? So.
She wouldn't cry, though, because there's ways to do it. I'm not going to force her. I'm not going to yell at her to do it. No. It's
You're
not like
holding
that.
her down, wrapping the curlers.
There's ways to do it. Like, she was wearing them. Something happened to unravel that. I don't know if it's just... And you know what sucks is the dynamic that I have with her and the dynamic that Andrea has with her is completely different. And it's not...
But that's good.
No, it is good.
Because she's getting a healthy dose of you and a healthy dose of her.
I agree, but Andrea is easier to... It is very easy with Andrea, and I'm trying to be respectful when I say this because we are not agreeing on this at all. It is very easy with Andrea to get her to get to a point where she's like, yeah, you don't have to do anything. And not with me. I'm the guy where I'm like, no, we bought this. And I'm teaching you that because we spent $20 and these fucking they're fake. They're not even real rollers. You can roll your hair. You're going to wear this at least once because I'm teaching you that we don't just have $20 and hours to drive to Winter Garden Party City Store for you to not use it.
Yeah.
And maybe 5 is too young for that, but I don't think so because she's really smart. So I'm just going on how smart she is, not on necessarily her age, but I'm apparently wrong.
I'm with Andrea because
everybody else is.
Maisie will love her more when she goes up.
Give her way.
Already does.
I love the one. I love the one that let me do whatever I want. That's my plan.
That's because that's who you are.
No, but that's true. That's true. I get so little love in this house, like because I'm like, you ask Daddy, can I do that? And I go, nah, you can't do that. She'll go immediately to Andrea and ask her why.
Because that's what kids do.
You didn't give her the answer she wanted.
Exactly.
Right, but Andrea will... I'm not going to say that.
Don't.
No, I'm not going to say it.
It's going to be marriage counseling.
No, I just
does Maisie say, Daddy's mad all the time. Why does my daddy always yell at me? Because that's what I get.
Oh, wow.
Because
Mommy's always mad.
You want to go get a drink after this?
Oh, my God. I scare Travis, too, and I scare everyone else.
No, you don't.
Maybe I am a monster.
You don't scare me. In fact, I like what you're laying down.
Me too.
Somebody's got to have rules around here. We can't be having candy in the morning.
But that's what I say. But then Andrea hits me with other stuff that's important. So you got to give both sides, right? It's fair. She's like, well, I'd like for her, if she doesn't want to wear it, it's uncomfortable. She's expressive. She's telling me what she wants to wear and her comfortable levels with stuff, and we should respect that. I can't really argue with that.
Yeah, so that's the thing. She's getting a healthy dose of both of you. So it's all a balance.
I don't like balance. I like the teeter-totter to always be on my side, other person way in the air.
So far, they can't get down.
Yeah, I don't want them to be able to get down. And I'm in control. I'm like, you can't get down, Andrea.
No way out.
No. Yeah, I like for you to be forced into ride or die. I don't like for you to be ride or die willingly. Yeah, thank you, Sam.
Then the next door neighbor hears some noise.
Next door neighbor, we live in a townhome. They might as well be in the argument.
It's like, what's that noise? I ate ribs with this dude. And then she's crawling out the front door.
Jesus.
Bingo bug.
I did give my neighbor some
play the song.
There's the remix. Absolutely.
We'll end with that because it never gets old. It's a 2012 hit. When is that?
I don't know. I'm still a fan of Hide Your Kids, Hide Your Wife. That was my favorite. He's on Cameo, by the way. He is.
I wonder if, how much money did you just make from saying that one thing on the news? Like, did he make $10,000?
No,
hey, did you guys? Did anybody here watch
1,
Even Stevens?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so you know who Beans is?
Yes.
Yeah, the character Beans who ate all the bacon. There's a character from this Disney show.
What is this? Is it a Disney show?
Back in the day.
Back in the day, Shia LaBeouf. It was what broke him.
His original role.
Yeah, it was his original role that broke him. And there was a character on there, like this guy they wrote on there, a neighbor kid named Beans, who ate all this bacon. And he was in a People magazine article yesterday that popped up. These teen girls found him, and they're like, whatever happened to Beans? And they found him, and he was working as a Santa's helper in some Iowa mall or something. And they took a picture of him. And since becoming an adult Beans, all of his hair has fallen out.
No.
He had he started going bald when he was 14.
Really?
Yeah. And so they took this picture of him as Santa's helper, and he's he actually is a decent looking dude, but it is a really, really smoking hot teen girl with him, and he's dressed like an elf with no hair. It's the most mortifying picture.
Oh my
It's
God.
remember Beans? Here he is. Let's humiliate him in People magazine. Leave the motherfucker alone.
Trying to work.
I don't know what
Oh, I just found it.
Yeah, it's sad. So you see the girl on the right, how hot she is?
Well, no, I'm just seeing a side by side of him when he was on the show and him now.
Yeah. It's bad, but he's
not good.
He's a good-looking guy now. But if you look at the girl, she's literally looks like a social media influencer, and then they're clowning on him. Anyway,
let's find a normal person who did one acting role when they were a kid and must have gone through an unfortunate amount of events to get to this position and take a picture.
There's a lot of similarities between Beans and Beetlejuice. They look kind of the same.
Oh, you're saying okay. No.
From Howard Stern.
The Howard Stern Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Is he alive?
Oh, I did find the picture,
He's
Dan, and you're right.
Yeah,
he's with Daddy Longneck now. He's
he's
carrots, I don't know about carrots.
All right. So what do we got here? Let's semantics.
Huh?
Is it this? Is every other week, right?
We are. We're gonna release one this week as long as my husband's not hospitalized.
Yeah, how's he doing?
He's got a checkup after this. I gotta take him. But we recorded while we were on our vacation, so the show's already recorded and everything. But we should be able to release it this Sunday if he's not in the hospital. So send us some good vibes, guys.
Send some good vibes. Maybe a Get Better Travis email to Semantics.
We got any watering holes promotions coming up?
No, just go out and visit them. Give them some business. Everybody's still hurting. So West End, Cafe Da Vinci's, Brew Tap House.
You can swing through for packages too.
Exactly.
If you're not comfortable going to bars, I know a lot of people aren't still.
Yeah.
And why would you be? It's kind of crazy. But you can swing through for package, and it's a very, very, very simple thing to do that really helps out bars.
Also, we also have some pint glass out at Bug Nutty Brewery out in Cocoa Beach area. And so definitely check them out. They're giving away free pint glass with any draft. So look them up.
Cool. Hand me that lightsaber. We're going to end with me swinging it around.
You can just go to tomanddanwateringholes.com to check out all the watering holes. Also, Dan, you wanted to mention that you're putting the tunes and the Melissa videos, the funny videos, in between the Friday free shows on the YouTube.
Yeah,
content.
from now on, when we have brand new tunes or a brand new Melissa video, I will throw those into our shows. So when you're watching the Friday Free Show or maybe an ACT, depending on when it comes out on the week, you will get these added into your content. So we're just trying to do a little bit better for you. Don't forget 1-844-TOM, the letter N, Dan. Tom N. Dan. You can text that number. You can call that number, leave a voicemail message. Very, very easy to do. Remember, if you do text that number, you have to text BDM. That will opt you into receiving messages from us, and we promise not to be pains in your ass like marijuana dispensaries.
All right, guys. We'll see you. I'm going to turn on the lightsaber.
Oh, my God.
That's really cool, dude.
Is that what he does to you, Crystal?
Is that it? Was that it? I feel like that was the boner in the butt.
What are you supposed to do? What momentum do you want?
Yeah, there's no motion in the ocean.
How fast do you want?
That face,
what kind of motion?
Hey, that was a very familiar face.
No, come on, no.
Oh, I'm coming!
What are you supposed to do with this? It's a goddamn baby
you broke
toy.
it.
Oh. No.
Oh, you broke it. Oh, no.
You wiggled it too
I
fast.
wiggled it too fast. That's breaks it. $300. All right. Bye-bye.
Wait a minute. I can't publish that. It's mediocre.